love and gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
I don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit her with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay. Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motive. No proof, like I always wanted him. I never hated him. I never traded him. And if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what? What is a star? Like another city, the driver's like Florida. Just get large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with room for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. Day 2 of Buckets and Bets here, which has gotten off to a rousing start because I hit my parlay yesterday.
Congratulations,
Wow.
man.
You know, you guys did seem very happy.
Who is this guy talking in the
Oh,
background?
this is this.
Hello.
This-
What are you? You just you on secret camera? Lean in, frog boy.
Lean in real quick.
I appreciate you
There you
giving
go.
me
He's right
the
there.
opportunity. Hey, it's your boy, Frog Boy here.
All right, that's enough. All right. No, yeah, I bet. I basically, here's what happened. So you remember how Leroy yelled at me not to bet on spring training?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
He just was like, "What are you doing? Don't do that," which was probably the right call, but I pushed because the Marlins and Cardinals tied 4-4. So that $20 to me was basically like, well, I didn't lose it. Might as well just throw it down again.
Just recycle it.
Just roll it down. So I just went in there and I was like, you know what? I am going to basically pick 4 teams blind, and I'm going to pick a 12-5, and we'll see how this rolls.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. That's what happened. I had BYU. I had Purdue,
Mm-hmm.
Creighton over Louisville,
Yeah.
but then the star of the tournament showed up.
Ah,
McNeese State over Clemson.
where is that? You know where that is?
Louisiana.
McNeese, it was Louisiana.
Wow. That what is he? An athletic trainer?
Yeah, he's the manager. He's the team manager,
Team manager.
and he's the
I'm
most
already sick of him.
he's the most lit team manager in college sports.
already done with him.
Right, because he has a better rap career than you right now.
As of right now, he is the most popping rapper in the game. So that is, a little bit of jealousy, but something about his face.
Similar to yours.
You want to pinch it like it's adorable, or you
Yeah.
don't like his face?
No, I don't like it. I
Why?
don't like
Because he's getting attention.
it.
He's got the fat cheek.
He does have. But he's adorable. What's not to love? Everybody has socks of him.
Man,
This is what March Madness
too
is all
big
about.
for his britches already.
Yeah, you hating on Cinderella? Why are you
This guy's
hating on
got-
Cinderella?
This guy's got NIL deals. You know, he's never dribbled a basketball to success in his life. This guy's got NIL deals.
What's
There's
wrong with
kids
that?
sacrificing day to day. And this guy does his cute little rap with this cute little speaker. Now he's got NIL.
But it's
deal.
gonna bring it. It's gonna bring adorable attention to McNeese State, or you think it's
Yeah.
just gonna bring attention to Amir Khan?
Amir Khan.
By the way-
he's gonna take his talents elsewhere, dude.
By the way, you're right. He has to change the name. I'm thinking about the former British boxer.
Vlad, I was
God.
very now, mind you, I won money, which I didn't even find until you texted yesterday because I was in meetings with fighters all day yesterday in a room with no signal. So like I just popped up McNeese State, and I was like, yes, it's one more leg I gotta hit. And I was like, Amir Khan, why is Amir Khan? And I'm sure like a lot of people don't even know, like respectfully, unless you're a fight fan, you probably don't know who Amir Khan is, but he was a pretty popular, unless you like, he's a huge star in London. But he was like a really popular 140-pound fighter, and
Good
then
looking
like
guy.
very good-looking guy. A lot of people thought he was going to be a star, and he ended up getting some pretty brutal knockouts, and he never quite was the same again. Classic boxing tale. So I just kept seeing like, what is this Amir Khan that keeps? What did he do? And I'm like, he did nothing. McNeese State. That's what happened. Munyon.
So that got you. That was the final leg of your parlay.
No.
You also did
Technically, BYU was.
Okay.
BYU was the last leg of my parlay, and it was which I only bet on that because of Salt Lake Wives. Like I did this basically like your office assistant who doesn't watch college basketball because I don't watch college basketball. I really don't. I'm a Canes fan when the Canes are in. I am your classic South Florida. We have the worst ratings in the nation.
Yeah.
I am that. I have the Canes I'm a fan of. Every once in a while, if the Bucks need me, I'm going to root for my Barry Buccaneers, although, they usually get their teeth kicked in by Nova.
It's fair.
Shout out to the Sharks.
Good team over there.
And by the way, I'm glad that they still sent me the care package, even though I had the Sharks coach on.
Wow.
I haven't been blacklisted.
He has not forgotten.
Yeah, no. That's a very testy thing, J Fig. Like, there's even people in the athletic department who are like, Sharks wasn't even your mascot 10 years ago. I was in those times. Like, that's not even your mascot. You guys were the Knights.
Oh, wow, that's a big switch.
It is a big switch.
Yeah,
it is a big switch. And people were just like, oh, you could just change your mascot?
Nah.
Now, Barry, I believe, they went to Bucky because at one point they were just stealing East Carolina's logo and made it red. So they like a classic high school move, which is like, you ever see these high schools around or just like, hey, that's the Philadelphia Eagles logo.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's Barry pulled one of those, and then they finally got their own, which is Bucky, which I think is better.
Yeah, there's so many better options, like the ukuleles, for example.
Keep on.
Please stop saying
Keep doing that.
Please, like I don't even understand. Like,
Just roll off.
you want to make your statement?
It's getting better.
Headlines here are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock, like the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. And remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. So yesterday, the big upset was McNeese State. They end up beating Clemson 69-67. Leroy's Michigan Wolverines, they took care of UC San Diego 68-65. Drake finally got a win.
Oh, right.
Not your Drake.
Not your Drake, yeah.
Okay.
Not your Drake.
All right.
Get that little grin off your face.
Drake beat Missouri 67-57.
Yeah. That's a win for my Drake still.
10-seed Arkansas beat Kansas.
Oh,
Coach
you're
Cal.
Oh.
Coach Cal doing it again.
I can't wait for the round 2 Paisan Bowl.
Yeah.
Calipari versus Patina.
Wow. Yeah, those would have been blood feuds back in the day with Kentucky and Louisville, even though, Patino's hit them both. But it's now they're just this is going to be a hell of a one. Like how much recruiting dollars, like it doesn't have the same gravitas anymore with NIL. That's the one thing you miss with NIL is like you don't have the greasy like, oh, this guy was under the table with his payments. Now everybody's doing it.
I think the slime makes it a little.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like these guys, these guys got in the trenches of college basketball yesterday.
Yeah.
But back in the day. So unfortunately, we don't have quite that, but it's still gonna be awesome. You're right about that, Vlad. The any other upsets that I'm missing from yesterday? I think that's about it.
No, that was definitely.
That was it. McNeese State beating.
That was
the major upset.
Those.
You got any for today? Since you're this.
No, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little thing I like to call going out on a high note.
Right.
I want to keep the money in my pocket. What am I gonna do? Do you know how stupid it is that I won that bet?
Yeah.
Like, do you understand how dumb it is that I just beep 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 beep?
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about these teams. I picked them for petty reasons and reality shows.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think I should just get out on top.
What was the Salt Lake what?
Real Housewives of Salt
That was
Lake.
literally
So that was a BYU.
that was the label
That's
of one of
crazy.
the hours. Making tournament selections off reality shows.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Only he watches too.
that's true. I did start watching Temptation Island last night, though.
Oh, did you like it better than the Spain?
No.
No. Was it less rated R?
Not really, but they haven't gotten rid of the tent yet. And the tent of solitude is like,
Solid.
yeah. So basically, when you're horny in the tent,
Oh, no.
the alarms go off on the other side of the villa. So the
Okay.
men's villa kept sending off the women's villa
What?
because they're all cheating dogs.
They're not
And-
loyal.
No, they're not
I'm
loyal.
sorry. What? Okay, hold on. What? Someone goes to a tent and then it alerts.
So they
the other
basically
side?
Montoya'd all their women already.
Oh, because they
and
He's
one guy had a
Montoya?
threesome.
What?
Okay, what's going
Yep.
on?
That's that guy.
Jesus.
He's the guy.
Right.
He's that guy. And
People
what
don't
team-
know how to, keep
What
it
team is
together.
that? What team are we picking based off of that information?
I don't remember anybody's name yet. I was very confused. I came in. My wife was watching this last night because I got home late from work. So
Wow.
He finds time for reality.
I was just like,
It's interesting. It really is. A marvel.
So you got to
You're
find a
such busy
team.
man.
I do Panthers on the This is what I do. I watch Panthers on my computer right there. I sit like this on the bed watching Panthers, and I got the reality right there.
So
It's
determined.
a great system. It's a great system.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
Speaking of your Cats, we'll get to a little road to repeat later. But they win yesterday, 1-0 overtime win. Aleksander Barkov with the game winner in OT. We'll get to that coming up later on this hour. And our boy Sergei Bobrovsky, 5th shutout of the season yesterday. And that was a true shutout. That wasn't one of like them 17 save ones. They had a lot of action. And you know what? Bob was like, I love it. I was in flow. And I was like, yeah, you were. Yeah,
that's
you
a
were.
new level of focus.
Yep.
Flow.
I was in my flow. I was like, oh, I like that dude. And then the heater rock on action tonight.
Wait, say that again. Say that with your chest, man. Say it with your chest.
Miami Heater.
No, sir. I don't understand dribble.
The Miami Heat are back in action tonight against the Houston Rockets.
Oh, yeah.
8 o'clock tip-off from the Kaseya Center. And, of course, they will look to avoid giving the 8th double-digit losing streak in team history.
Are you going to be boots on the ground?
I will not, because I have to be boots on the ground at this fight weigh-in tonight.
Okay.
That's right. But otherwise, I would.
Well, at least you won't be that depressed.
Well,
that's true.
I still get depressed not being there.
That's
Well,
I
I was
a
trying to
little
find the silver
weigh-in
lining,
shenanigans. She's right. If
Are you
someone-
really going to be
Friday.
depressed to see the 10th game?
Hard to say. I don't know. Like, I would have thought that I would have been numb, because once it was like 5-6, like I remember the Clippers when I was just
fooling yourself.
The Clippers when I was kind of just laughing at them, like, here we go. The Boston one really pissed me off because I hate Boston, even though I know they're better, but really pissed me off. And then the Grizzlies one, I was like, come on, dude, they don't even have John Morant, and you're getting smoked, not even competitive. And then this last one really hurt because I thought they played pretty well, but they've just got Cade and the Pistons have passed them. Like, I think that's what was depressing about it. And you lose on this 3-pointer in your building, like that always stings no matter. It's rare that doesn't hurt. It hurt when DeJounte Murray did it on Udonis Haslem night. It hurt when it certainly hurt when Derek White did it at the buzzer. Jesus, that one really
Kobe
stung.
had one like that off the backboard. Nobody
Yes, that was on the road, but yes, that was
just sucks.
that was a painful one as well. When him versus D Wade, I recall that one well. Thank you for bringing that up.
Sorry about that. Still hurts. But I'm putting around my ticket tonight. I want you to know that. That's going to be a parlay.
You're going to parlay what?
down.
Heat and who?
I don't even know. I'm going to look at these teams. I'm going to let my heart decide, Tobin.
Did you cash your ticket yet, Tobin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
First thing I did when I got here, Vlad.
Wow.
First thing, and let me tell you something. There's something different about getting that cash than the app. It just hits different. It just hits different.
Never done it.
It just hits different. Like you go, like I'm all for the app, but I was like, everybody bets on the app. How's that different? And then you go here on the sports book and you do it and you put your money in, and then you get your money and you take it to the cash window.
Wow,
something different about it. Something different about it.
A little more satisfying.
A little bit. Anyway, we'll take a break here on the program. 15 minutes of heat is next. 15 minutes of heat here for you, brought to you by Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia dealer in all of Florida. Get the star treatment at Hollywood Kia. We want to see you in a Hollywood Kia. Visit them online at hollywoodkia.com. Miami Heat. They'll be back at it tonight. Houston Rockets are in town. Of course, the last time the Miami Heat faced them, we had a scuffle. We had a scuffle.
A kerfuffle.
We had a kerfuffle. Tyler Hero and Amen Thompson, who's had a very good year for the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets have had a very good year in general. So that's definitely going to be an interesting one. We just saw Tyler against his brother, but Amen is actually out tonight. So we don't have to worry about that.
All right.
I kept asking about that. I was like, is he still got the ankle injury? Is he still dealing with that? He is dealing with that. So he's actually out. We will not get any, unless he's on the bench from a boot, You don't want to fight anybody with a boot on, though.
Yeah. I'm just happy.
Tim boots. I'll fight somebody with Timbo boots.
Good support.
That's true. Yeah, good grip. Good. Good base with Tim's on.
But yeah, the Rockets obviously having a very good season. They're 45-25 on the year. That was probably one of the Heat's best wins of the season. Tyler Hero did kick ass in that game.
Yes.
But this is one of those things right now where it's going so rough right now.
Yeah.
And then yesterday was tough because it was Pat Riley's birthday. And like Stephen A. Smith's out there, and he's like hosing him down on First Take, and he's like, "Your legacy is going to be taking LeBron James's cookie." You got this, Vlad? This was Stephen A. Smith yesterday on First Take.
There's a lot of people that would love to come to Miami, one would think, but LeBron departed from there. Kevin Durant couldn't get him there, didn't come there. Damian Lillard, you couldn't get there. And then you made a colossal mistake. We already heard the Wayne Wade story all over social media about you mess with LeBron James chocolate chip cookies. Think about that. Think about that. You're Pat Riley, and your legacy is going to be, even though LeBron was leaving anyway, you know what people are going to say? LeBron James left for chocolate chip cookies. That's what they're going to say, okay? And then we look at Jimmy Butler. And when you look a guy like Jimmy Butler in the face and say, we ain't moving you, forcing him to become a bit truculent and act up to force his way out, it looks like an organization that you're not inclined to gravitate to. I know it's a first-class organization. I love me some Pat Riley. I love everybody on the Heat. I love the Miami Heat, but you can't, there's something that has to be done because you don't have the talent necessary, which Jimmy Butler knew, by the way. You don't have the talent necessary to really, really compete at a high level. And we never thought we'd be able to say that about a Pat Riley team, but we're saying that about him now. And you got people like Jeff Teague and others on social media talking about how he need to retire. Damn. Can't argue on his behalf right now.
Wow. Jeff Teague said that? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague?
Yeah. 520.
By the way, I find to be a very entertaining podcaster. I really do.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to pretty good. But come on, dude. You're telling me Pat Riley's legacy is going to be defined by Twitter? That's what his legacy is going to be defined with?
Yeah.
Twitter? Come on, dude. The architect of making this team matter in town. I'm not here to sit here and say Pat Riley is above criticism or I haven't criticized him or haven't been pissed off that nothing has happened. I told him over the summer to get off his godfather ass and make a move. Okay?
That was very didn't like that.
To sit here and be like, oh, people are going to say his legacy is going to be because LeBron left because of cookies. It's like, no. That's a cute thing to say afterwards. It's a fun little anecdote by D. Wade. But if you think that's why LeBron left, well, you're probably just a child that learned about LeBron coming to the Heat. I don't know what to tell you. You probably didn't watch it. You probably learned about it on TikTok or something like that. But I don't know. This whole thing has been frustrating. It actually pissed D. Wade off to even see that. And you know that he's close with Stephen A. Smith. He said yesterday on it, he said, on a comment on an Instagram page, your Pat Riley, your legacy is going to be LeBron James left for chocolate chip cookies. They put that as an Instagram graphic because that's how you play the game.
Yeah.
And D Wade says, definitely not what I said, but y'all get it. I'm really starting to understand this media game. And then I think D Wade felt a little bad. Yeah. I think he felt a little bad because yesterday he sent out a birthday message to Pat Riley on Instagram talking about legacy. So I think he felt a little bad that became a thing on First Take. So here was the GOAT himself talking about it.
Pat, and I'm in Miami right now as I send this message. You can see the palm trees through my glasses. Man, I just want to say happy 80th birthday. Your legacy continues to live on through all of us. So we mirror images of you in all the ways. We love you. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday, brother.
There you go. That was D-Wade yesterday on his Instagram page. But, you know, look, I know it's hard times right now. I really do. It's not up to the Heat standard that Pat Riley created.
All right.
Like, I'm just
All
like, I'm
right,
sitting
okay.
here and I'm baffled by all of you who are just like, yeah, it's a winning in misery, copying them. I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you guys talking about it's championship or bust, championship mentality that he set. Like, dude, you were so happy when he got down here just to be competitive and be something that mattered. And I understand right now they don't. You're not used to things like that. They got to get it right. I don't know what the system to that is. I'm throwing things like Zion Williamson against the wall because I'm trying to figure out what could it just be to get this whole thing done.
I'll take that.
To get this thing into the right place. But, man, to see everybody just to kick a legend while he's down. You want to know what really annoyed me about it yesterday?
Tell us how you really feel.
Yesterday on social media, even though I do love this bit, because I did this to Liam Eichenberg and Terry Rozier, of when they send out the happy birthday messages to read the comments. To see what people that's Terry Rozier and Liam Eichenberg.
Right.
Yeah.
And to see what people said to Pat Riley on his day of birth.
What were they saying?
On his born day?
80 decades on this earth.
I don't think.
Handsome.
It's not 80.
I don't think it's.
It's not 80.
What do you mean?
It's 8
You said-
decades.
You said 80
I mean,
days.
It's
sorry,
8 decades.
Yeah.
Decades on this earth. Handsome.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Pretty.
A handsome devil.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And to see that. And you want to know what else happened that day?
yeah, what happened?
What
The
else?
Lakers wished him a happy birthday.
Look at that.
And
Oh,
these
nice.
little Lakers fans who are in their Luka pajamas
Yep.
never even knew about Pat Riley.
That's
Stop.
And then,
Stop.
hey, how
They
many
don't-
guys on Twitter know about Showtime Lakers, Vlad?
They watched the Lakers show on HBO.
Great. So they
Winning
think that he
time.
looks like Adrian Brody. They're treating him like a god, and he hasn't been with the Lakers in decades.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You understand?
Once a Laker, always a Laker.
That's fine. That's fine. But
Yeah.
my point being, Vlad, the fact that they're treating him with the respect he deserves,
Mhm.
And the
And
people down
everybody
here
here-
aren't.
are pissing on his name right now, pisses me off.
On his
I
birthday.
get it. It's not up to his standard right now. But the man gets to go out on his terms. It does. Now, I'm not one of these people that says he has to go out on a high note. If Pat Riley wants to leave after this year because he's 80 and deserves some level of peace,
Right.
then good for him. You want to know what? His legacy is not going to be chocolate chip cookies, and that's why LeBron left. Only an idiot would think that.
Yeah.
Only a dum-dum would think that. To think that he hasn't been the architect. Dude, the Miami Heat would probably be a Seattle franchise right now if it wasn't for Pat Riley. What would be the Seattle Reign after the Sonics left? Not the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
That guy made this thing matter. It's not good enough right now. But come on, dude. Like, don't act like it wasn't 3 seconds ago. And the whole thing goes, oh, Jimmy Butler, you backed him into a corner. He didn't want to pay him. The corner was already backed in at that point. Jimmy made his moves. But all this whole thing is, oh, he came out with a statement. Yeah. Let's be real about it, dude. Jimmy and his agent put on a whole media clinic. Well, I may say, they did a great job. They're savants. Where they were like, we're going to act really mad at Shams because he's reporting something. And then we're going to leak that he didn't deny it. Pat didn't deny the rumors. And that hurt our feelings because we want to be wanted. No. What you wanted was $110 million over 2 years, which is fine. I said you deserve that. But let's not make it other stuff, dude. Let's not do that. Let's not change it up. Let's not change the story. You wanted your money. He didn't want to give it to you. Had nothing to do with denying rumors, and you weren't backed into a corner, dude. You decided, I don't want to get hurt because you get hurt a lot. You twisted your ankle against Oklahoma City, and you decided, I'm not risking my $100+ million anymore. And that's that. Has nothing to do with backed into a corner. Pat didn't want to pay you because he didn't want to pay a 37-year-old. You can agree with it. You can not agree with it. I understand Jimmy's side. He's going to do what he has to do to get his money. But like, oh, this was an ego battle between Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler. No, it wasn't, dude. He wanted his money.
Yeah.
And we're gonna sit here and act like it was something that it wasn't. Shut up, Stephen A. You're smarter than that, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that being said, Pat, go get me Zion Williamson ASAP, dude. I need a present right now, dude. And I want Zion. I want him.
There it goes.
All right. So if you don't get
There
Zion,
it goes.
what happens?
Oh, we need a frozen envelope, Vlad. I feel like the Miami Heat are due for a conspiracy. Like, don't you feel like everybody? You know, only 5 franchises haven't gotten the number 1 pick, and what does Utah deserve, really? So I feel like we need the intangibles wonder. And I feel like Mickey Harrison, he needs to finally make his call, his favor to Adam Silver. I think it's time. Frozen envelope. Is that how they do that still?
I don't think so. I actually had to Google I had no idea what the hell that was.
The frozen envelope. Here's what happens.
Yeah.
The
That was from Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing was the number 1 picks of all number 1 picks in 1985. And the Knicks at that time stunk. And they needed basketball to be good in New York in the big market. So they say that
of course.
David
Vlad
Stern, they froze the envelope so he knew which envelope to grab to say that the Indiana Pacers would have the number 2 pick and the Knicks would get the number 1.
Well, let's be real about it now. If you were, they do care about this, right? Like this is
ping pong.
This goes to the whole, the Luka trade was a conspiracy, right? Because they want, like, the ratings were tanking, and now there has something that has happened this year with Luka going to the Lakers. It has, kind of the second half of the league. Now, also, I think part of it has to do with they can't stand in the ring with football. Like, there's part of that too. But Luka to the Lakers has certainly done a big jolt to the league, right? Is it crazy to think about something went backstage and Adam Silver's like, hey, Nico, do you really want to do this anyway? Just trade them Luka. Like, is it crazy to think? And, it's a new owner there. The Bus family's been there around there forever. So what I'm saying is, like, let's be real about this, okay?
Got Mark Cuban out of there.
Cooper Flag.
Uh-oh.
You want Cooper Flag in Washington
Why not?
Utah?
He fits right in.
Come on, dude.
Washington.
An intangible in Utah, that's like, come on.
When has the Washington Wizards ever mattered? I feel like Mickey
when Bradley
Harris,
Beal was there.
Kind of, Vlad. But even
John
then,
Wall.
the John Wall, Bradley Beal
Tough
duo.
juice.
I love me some Karan
Paul
Butler.
Pierce calling it off glass. I call game. Come on, man.
Oh, Paul Pierce in a Wizards uniform.
And and the guy in the White House might want. Yeah, he might go to games if Cooper Flag is at
you think so?
He's pulling up the Jazz games.
Cooper Flag. Donald Trump.
I think
2028.
I think Mickey, and here's the other thing. Mickey didn't do the whole, let's pay Jimmy Butler to go home. He stood up to him. He's owed a favor. He is. He's owed a frozen envelope. He's owed a frozen envelope. In fact, you know what? They should go back to frozen envelope this year.
Okay.
That should be Adam Silver's like, we're going back to the frozen envelope. And everybody's like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, crazy thing. We're going to go back to envelopes, not ping pong balls.
That would be okay, but you don't think that'd be suspicious?
I don't care. I want Cooper Flag. I want him.
So we can't replicate that any other way. You can't freeze the ping pong. What do we do?
I don't know. Do you have to like fill it with helium or something like that? Like, is there a way to
oil it?
How does it work? Does it work like Powerball? Like, do they have like a deal or no deal back there?
It's basically, if it's a frozen envelope, the envelope is cold. That's the one.
But how does it work? How does it work now with the ping pong balls? Like, does it a
It's
combination?
not. It's still. Wait a minute. It's still the envelope.
It's still the envelope?
Yes.
No. They have the envelopes out there, deal, no deal, like to unveil.
To unveil where they pick. That's where
but
it
they
is.
still pick out of an envelope? Like they still pick out of a chamber?
Yeah, you got to see. And then he was like, with
How
the
am I gonna
6th
rig it
pick,
if I don't know.
whoever the general manager, the assistant commissioner.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah,
That
he
guy-
comes in and then he's like,
That guy nobody knows.
right. He's the one that goes with the 11th pick. 76ers will select 11, whatever. And then all
So
of
you're
that.
saying there's a chance we could still freeze it then?
It's not about, you need them to freeze it for you. So therefore,
Freeze the envelope.
they don't have to, when they freeze the envelope, they know, oh, that's the Heat envelope.
Unless we can get Amir Khan here, then maybe that's a game changer.
Oh,
The boxer? He's busy.
no, the rapper.
We'll take a break here on the show. Back with more after this. This is Cat's victory song right here. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Leroy will be here in a bit. Just doing some charity work.
What a nice guy.
A nice guy.
Giving back to his community.
A nice guy. We're here live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for day 2 of Buckets and Bets. We'll be here with you until 2 o'clock, and then Hockman and Crowder will take on over after us. Tomorrow, you got Sports Day that'll be out here. Dan and Vlad will be out there enjoying some action. It is a hell of an event, guys. If you guys want the place to watch, giant screens, couches, tables, sports betting.
Yes.
And you got some good food.
Want to know how big the screen is?
How big?
196 feet.
Really?
You measured that?
That's just the middle one.
Is that like width?
Ooh,
diagonal?
No. Okay,
height?
hold on.
Hey,
on.
what's going
Hold
on? Hey,
on.
What?
I don't think it was feet.
Oh, okay.
What would it be then?
Hey, yo. Exactly.
That's fair.
Hey, yo, you.
196, though. Impressive.
Got him as a 12 seed today.
Do you?
What? The Panthers win yesterday in overtime.
Yeah.
Aleksander Barkov with the game winner. Here was the call by Doug Plagans yesterday on WQAM.
Barkov into the right circle, looks around. Jones fakes the shot, gives to Barkov. Barkov to the high slot, shot, and he scores! There's the overtime winner! Aleksander Barkov, 30 seconds into overtime. A power play goal for the game winner. The Panthers strike first. It took over 60 minutes of hockey. The Panthers get it done. A huge win here in Columbus tonight. 1-0 the final in overtime.
Wow. Yeah. Doug Plagans, man. That guy can call a game. He's good.
And a fight for that.
Oh, he can call
I
a fight.
love when he calls a fight.
It's the best.
He can call a fight.
Very entertaining.
I'm telling you, he could call a fight. He really is a marvelous broadcaster. Now, yesterday, the Maple Leafs did beat the Rangers 4-3, so I believe they kept pace, as did the Lightning, who won in a shootout. So I believe are we tied right now amongst?
Yeah, we're tied. We're tied with them.
Yeah, we're it's 87 points,
but we're ahead of them because we have 2 more wins.
Right.
But do they have games in hand?
No, we are even at
even
games.
up.
That's right.
And we have 2 more against them toward the end of the season.
This is going to be a hell of a race, Vlad. And it's you got the Lightning are back, just a couple of points there as well. This is going to be a fun little contest. That wild card win yesterday for the Blue Jackets, who are trying to make a little bit of a run ski on their own right. But the Cats were able to get them yesterday. So that one puts them back to 71 points. You have Montreal in that final spot at 74. So that right there is where we stand. Of course, the big news yesterday also, Sergei Bobrovsky, his 5th shutout of the season. He's 1 away from tying his mark last year. And he has just been absolutely incredible against his former team, the Columbus Blue Jackets. We poached him. He won a couple of Vezinas over there.
That's right.
He comes over here because he was tired of freezing his ass off. And
We're some poachers, dude. We are some poachers.
That's right.
You got talent, we'll take it.
Here was Sergei Bobrovsky talking about that it took incredible focus against Columbus.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was a playoff style game. I thought opponent played hard. Opponent played a good game, but we worked hard. We had a great focus, great concentration. We were together. We were tight, and we just grinded out. You know, it's a big points for us.
I like how he just does he doesn't even refer to them as a team. He just calls them opponent.
Yeah, they're his ops. That's why I like it. That's all Russian tough talk right there.
It's nothing personal.
Opponent.
We
like
have opponent.
he does this, he says it like it's like respectful, but not respectful.
Right.
Like I respect them, but I dislike them at the same time.
You're just a blur to me. It doesn't even matter who you are. You're just in front of me, and I'm going to stop pucks. Did you see how furious he got yesterday? Because Columbus, they called original goal yesterday late, but it was
Boone Jenner.
It was a kick. He kicked it in, and Bob like immediately was going to the ref, going like, hey! I'm sorry. Is this Messi on the ice? He was not dealing with that. This was Bob saying that he was in an incredible flow yesterday.
This one was a good game. You know, I had lots of action around my net. I was in the flow. I was in the game. So, and it was a fun game to play, definitely.
I love that.
That's another word for focus.
Flow.
I was in.
He loves the 4-letter words. The F words. He loves the F words. Yeah.
He does, and I like to. It's like he's Bruce Lee said, "Be water."
Yeah.
Be flow.
Yeah. He says, "Go Lee." He says, "Be ice."
Holy.
That's what Bob says. Be ice, dude. That's his flow.
-1.
Why, dude?
That's a good call. That's a good call. That's a good call there. That's a good call.
Bob has also been incredible this month, but he doesn't want to hear about what his month has been like because he doesn't focus on months.
Wow. You haven't had a game with more than 2 goals all month.
I don't think about that, like I focus on just one shot at a time, and every game, every opponent brings different challenge, and I try to focus and bring my best to help the team to give the team chance.
All right. If we ain't played a game and we had to take a shot for every time.
Oh man.
He said focus, opponent,
Good
flow.
Lord.
Yep. We'd be hammered.
Hammered,
dude. I don't think about
We wouldn't stand a chance.
We wouldn't even, by the first time we would be done. Done.
We'd be like,
This needs to be studied. It's like there's Mamba mentality, but this is like anytime I focus on anything, I will always think of Bob now.
He's incredible. He's such a great mark of like the psycho athlete.
Yeah.
Because this man really is like he's a hockey samurai. He will not break whatever his focus or traditions or routine are. And it speaks to his longevity. I mean, that's why the Panthers are so comfortable thinking that he's going to last, because I mean, he doesn't look like a guy slowing down. He's having another incredible season. They trust him in big moments. And they shipped Spencer Knight off for him. They're like, all right, see you, dude. Did you see what our boy Gus Forsling did yesterday?
What'd he do?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Gustav Forsling, friend of the show, he goes out there and he hits a real piss whistle yesterday, Vlad. He had a 105.05 mile per hour slap shot in the first period. It said, this was from NHL Public Relations. It marked the second hardest shot tracked by the NHL Edge era. That's since 2001, 2002, which was Tage Thompson, which had a 106 mile an hour slap shot. So he blasted one yesterday. Pretty cool. That's what happens. We knew that he was coming in with some serious.
what happens when you get in the show?
Did you see the shot too?
That's it.
He was like, oh, here we go. Watch, you'll see 42.
Was the shot stopped?
Of course.
Which is crazier.
But
I'm saying, like, I'm more impressed by the guy that stopped the shot than the guy that shot it.
That's gotta hurt still.
105 miles an hour. That's rough. Good God.
Imagine that to the ankle.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he would have been like,
yeah. Yeah, I think look, man, the golden touch of the show continues.
It does.
That's another person who's come on the show. And
so the jinx has been reversed.
I think so.
It's actually a good thing to
I
come
feel
on
like
the
we
show.
should not talk about it that much so it continues going, you know?
Be cool.
Or maybe Leroy's
cool
the
about
jinx.
No,
hard to say.
Because he interviewed him.
Hard to
He was
say.
there.
Yeah.
We'll take a break here on the show. Is somebody trying to infringe on Tua's territory? Our Tua is next. Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. We are live here from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Day 2 of Buckets and Bets, presented by our friends over at Gunther Mazda. For car buying done your way, you've got to get to Gunther Mazda. And we're being offered up by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. You must be 21 or older and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Not me yesterday. Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And we got a lot of fun going on here. You guys want to get out here. You need a place. I know you're going to play hooky, all right? If you want the best experience to watch March Madness, I'm telling you, you get over here, you get your tickets, you come say hello, you hobnob with us.
Hobnobbing on the show.
Food. You got food, all the food you could eat. You got all the drinky poos you want. It's an open bar. Come on.
There's a nice pool over there in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you allowed to fence off that, Jeff?
Are people
I don't know.
Just go with Jennifer, and and she'll get you in there.
Just follow the birds.
Right, exactly. And also, did you pull an elbow ligament playing cornhole during the break?
No. Okay. How many times do I have to say my arm was hurting?
Oh,
on the car ride over
ladies and
here.
gentlemen, speaking of video, Jay Fig was whooping your
Whooping
ass.
my ass, dude. I know.
In beer pong. Oh my God.
I know.
She went on a Steph Curry run where she had like 4 in a row.
You know what that means? It's just that Miami-Dade and Barry University. I mean,
We got the rubber match coming up today, Vlad, okay? Because I won the first match. She won the second match. So we have a showdown today. The series is tied.
You in that second match.
I know. I couldn't stop.
Today, my shots will be actually recorded, Marcos.
I couldn't believe I couldn't stop hitting that back rim. Now they did make it closer. That was another thing. Like we look at the new setup today, I was like, this is definitely closer than that.
You got to pull that back. Got to pull that.
So we'll get to it. I might
championship match.
I might break out the lightning bolt on you.
Watch out.
Is that like a technique of some sort?
No, you re-rack. Well, typically in beer pong, the way I used to play is you get 2 re-racks a game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the way sometimes I would use mine right off the bat to get in the heads of my opponent. And I'd say, give me a re-rack. They like to start. Yeah, make it a lightning bolt.
Whoa.
And that would just really mess with their head. So I may just do that to J-Fig. I'm like, hey, let's make it a lightning bolt.
You can't mess with my head.
I think I'm going to mess with your
I
head.
already messed with it.
That's like starting the game with an outside kick.
Exactly.
Wow.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock, like the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. And remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. I'm a little bit worried about something. Okay?
All right.
What are you worried about, sir?
What's going on?
Well, you guys know what we talked about this week with Tua, right?
Him
Chunky
partying?
Chunky
Was
Tua?
that?
Not that he was chunky, which I
party
don't
Tua.
mind. He's partying.
Yeah.
Partying. He's living his
Oh
life,
my
right?
goodness, guys, it's March.
He's on
I
the
understand.
off-season bender.
I understand,
That's
J-Fig.
really what's happening.
I understand it's March.
It's spring break.
It is. It is. And I have nothing against Tua partying. I just want to be clear about that. I don't care that he's partying.
Huh.
What if he shows up here right now?
If he showed up here right now,
Buckets and
bets.
I would sing him the Hour Tua song.
Okay.
Yes. Got to get his opinion on it.
That's not my issue here.
Okay. So
What I think is we have someone coming for his stuff. And that person is Zach Wilson.
McKinnon, come on, man. What
Now,
stuff? What?
Here, I'm telling you.
What stuff he's going after?
The first video.
Stuff we speak of.
The first video that we have, Vlad, after Zach Wilson signed. I saw yesterday he told Travis Wingfield from the Dolphins website, he said, perfect fit Miami.
Ooh.
Perfect fit.
Of course.
And what do you know?
All the 40 and overs.
What do you know? That's true.
That's
his. But what do you know? The first thing that he puts out, him in the lab.
Oh, dude.
In the lab.
Oh, listen.
See?
Look up.
Working out.
That's what you wanted from Tua?
Wow.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see.
Is that what you want to see, guys?
That's
He's
what you
showing
wanna
up.
see.
No,
Wow.
he's
That's
showing
what you
up
wanna
for
see.
all the
Just show-
Cougars out there.
Exactly. Thank you,
He's
Vlad. I
showing
was
up
just
for
about
all
to
the
say that.
Cougars.
Whether,
No,
listen,
this
whether
is for the
he's-
Cougars.
Whether
It's
he's hey, Vlad, if he's showing the Cougars or whatever, he's in the lab. And isn't it something that the same week Tua is partying his ass off?
That's right.
Where's Zach Wilson?
showing his legs.
In the lab.
Looking slim, by the
That's
way.
fine. It's
Showing
fine.
his
Pretty-
legs.
You know what he looks? Mobile, dude.
I don't know.
Mobile.
But that was teacher's pet extraordinaire behavior from Zach Wilson.
I like that.
I signed the new deal.
Yep.
I'm gonna go right into the lab. We're gonna post this on social media.
Yeah.
I'm right to work. Am I at the club with a sign that says horny people only?
No, he's at the early
though.
he's at the
You
early
don't
bird
know
special
that.
dinner. That's
So
where
maybe
he's at.
not posting that yet.
No, he's
You know
at the
what?
early bird special dinner. Come on, man.
just
So then
Stop.
he's
You think he's
also
going to
not
bingo
that
night?
yet.
He's definitely going out to bingo night every Wednesday.
Blue Martini?
Yeah, Blue Martini on Thursdays.
Is Blue Martini still open? Are there
Yes,
any
it
Blue
is.
So
Martinis
there's
left?
one by my house.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, I
I
think the one on
there's one in,
Sunrise.
I
is still
believe there's
open.
still one in Brickell.
No, Well, I
In
don't know. Your
Sunrise?
City Place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's not Blue Martini.
The one in
It's
West
called,
Palm closed down.
Martini Bar.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Come on, Marcos.
I apologize. I don't go to any. It's a dangerous.
I'm just saying, look, all I'm saying is very interesting that the week he signs his contract and Tua's posted, you don't think Zach Wilson sat on his couch and he goes, how do I get the fans on my side?
Easy.
Wow.
I go out there, I
Go to
start
Boynton.
working out.
Go to
Did it
Boynton
work
Beach.
though? Are you on his side now?
No,
Did you
I'm
wish him
a Tua guy.
success?
No. But I understand what he's doing, J-Fig. That's a fox in the hen house move by him.
Fox in a hen house move?
Yep.
That's bad.
Explain.
though, right? Isn't that bad?
When you get a fox in the hen house, chaos can ensue. All the hens go crazy. No more eggs.
So who's the fox?
Zach Wilson.
And what's the hen house? Shady
The Dolphins
Pines?
facility.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Quarterback room.
I thought it might have been Century Village. But go ahead.
That's a little too old. It's more like for him, he's like on the
Cougar Town. He's like on Cougar
Atlantic
Town.
Avenue where all the
Wow, I do like that though. You don't like that a little bit?
so why? You think he's gonna push Tua?
I think so.
Wow.
I think I was
What's-
looking at this like, oh, I didn't know we were doing that, dude. Now I gotta get in the lab. He's
Maybe.
already making them better.
Toby,
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
What's
in
that?
In a preseason game, Zach's gonna take a he's gonna take a snap.
Ball.
2nd and 8, right?
Yep.
He's gonna look, his receiver's gonna be covered. He's gonna run, probably get 18 yards. And this guy's gonna go ribbit, because he's gonna go crazy.
18-yard run.
ribbit.
You could have.
You're gonna go ribbit. You're gonna go crazy and be like, yeah, that's the guy. He's mobile, man.
I'm just glad I know people are gonna fall in love with
He
it.
didn't gonna fall with love. I did. I did. Take it from me.
Especially when he gets one of those passes down the field, Vlad, to Eric Ezukama in the preseason.
He could be a bomb.
You're gonna fall in love with the kid, and then all of a
He
sudden,
always falls for the preseason.
oh, he always does.
Oh, so fun.
No, you're good
Such
with.
a fun
Listen,
time.
you're good with Tua, guys.
Look at that. Look
In
at
the
that.
lab.
That's a modified grip.
I ain't gonna
You
lie to
see
you. I don't want
that?
my quarterback's legs being that skinny.
Very little.
That's just to keep him mobile.
That's right. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I feel like if Leroy was here, he'd be like, those shorts are kind of short.
We'll ask him when he gets here.
That's
We
right.
will. We'll review. But I'm telling you right now, you don't think that was a teacher's pet move by him?
Yeah, for sure. But when I got old chunky Tua over here enjoying life, 4 hot dogs deep on the boat, it's glad to see someone putting in some work in the gym. Huh?
Look at the way Danny's looking at you.
Well, it's just
It's disgusting.
look, it's the truth.
He's
dude.
gonna have fans on his side from this. It's gonna work. I'm telling you.
That's the problem. Look, Zach Wilson knows summer's coming. He's gonna be on Hollover Beach every day. So you
All
know,
over.
he's gotta get that body ready.
He's gonna be with the Cougs, dude.
He's got to get that body ready. Tua, he's a happy man. He's got a great family. So I understand what that's like. Sometimes you let yourself go. But the
I
difference
want
is-
Tua fat.
Oh.
I told you this. I want him fat. I want him that is a safe Tua. He doesn't move.
Yeah.
No need to get extra yards. That's a silly proposal by him. No need for that
Hey,
nonsense.
Stunning Steve said, "You know, frogs don't know what gyms are."
That hurts my heart, but I won't take it against you. You're probably just jealous because I'm at buckets.
for Twitcher.
Look, Zach Wilson's making a statement already, dude. He's not playing around this year. Tua
What-
makes one wrong step. I don't know.
What's going to happen when he has his first Instagram post that says he's going to have one that's going to say, "Stay ready so you don't got to get ready." And then everyone's going to be like, "Oh, week 4 Tua's out. He stayed ready."
That's petty.
I know it's
Look,
petty,
you're
but you
calling
want to know
it.
something, J
You're
Fig?
calling it.
He took this job to dethrone Tua. That's the facts.
Oh my
Could have went anywhere.
He did.
Could have went anywhere.
Could have gone to a place where there was not an established
So
quarterback.
what if he does dethrone Tua?
I'm going to be
Do
miserable.
you still
Unless he's
wish
better.
him no success?
I don't wish him success. Will I root for him when he gets out on the field? Yes.
You can't do both, Toby.
Sure you can.
No, you
Sure you can.
no.
I'm sorry.
Actions and wishing are not the same. If you wish something, you're trying to make it happen.
Manifest it.
Manifested. Exactly, Vlad.
Wow.
You're sitting here and you want to wish him success, and I don't know why. Because that means Tua's done. If he gets out
You're
there,
putting words in my mouth.
nope,
You need
nope,
to relax
nope. I'm
there.
just telling you what the logics are.
No.
If he gets out there, I'll
No,
root
because
for
your
him, but I'm not
logic
gonna wish
doesn't
for
work
it.
here.
Oh. Why else would he be?
Wow,
out
they
there,
calling Zach a half bird. Jeez.
Wow.
Get him, J-Fig. Zach's a half bird. He does have bird legs.
I'm telling you, she sees it too. He's got some real Dave behavior to him.
Wow.
Yep.
She's very angry at whoever
Don't like
Dave
Dave.
is. I saw that twice.
We'll take a break. We're here from Buckets and Bets, the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The action's going to start in about an hour's time. Day 2 of all the college basketball action. We'll give you a little update, a little rundown on the scores coming on up. Back after this. Who's this?
This is Grammy Award winner.
Calm down. Calm down.
Why are you capping?
Should be, though. Should be. You don't have to run, Jennifer. We're good. I don't want you to trip. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQ. I have a correction to make.
Do you? All right.
So I went to ESPN, right? And I looked at tonight's injury report.
Yes.
And it said on the stat, as you can see here, Frog Boy, look, Amen Thompson out.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
But I didn't look at the fine print that says he's out, but then it says under it, listed as probable for tonight's game. He hasn't played since March 8th with an ankle sprain. But I just saw, this is from...
Probable, huh?
This is from Vanessa Richardson, who is the Houston Rockets sideline reporter.
Yes.
She just posted a video from Rockets shoot around, and looks like Ahmed Thompson's going to be good to go tonight.
Come on, you go to Miami, you know, the weather, whatever injury you have, the Miami, you know, builds it back up, get you ready.
You know what it is? He just wants to fight again.
I think that might,
he just wants to fight again, dude.
Man, that was a hell of a scrap. I mean, he threw Tyler Hero right on his head.
I'm glad we won the game, because had we lost the game and then potentially lost the scrap too, it'd be very disheartening.
Yep.
But you know what? That not only signifies one of the last memorable wins for the team, it signifies the last time that I was proud of Terry Rozier.
Interesting. Because he punched somebody right in the snot box.
He stepped in immediately without question and got.
It was a dangerous melee.
That was
just because
he threw him very that.
He did.
That could have been bad.
He did the old hip toss to him.
That could have been bad.
Get your weight up, Tyler.
He's not very heavy, Vlad. He's a very skinny man.
I know he should have got his weight up. You can't let a grown man ragdoll you like that. Like he just.
This guy's young too.
Like a
20-year-old.
He's a bull.
He's very good.
Yeah,
he's a very good player. He's a very good player. But maybe this will get, I don't know, maybe it'll get the Heat going tonight. A little extra juice. Maybe they, maybe Erik Spoelstra throws the old fight on in the locker room, gets the juices flowing. You know, they didn't have Jimmy for that game.
Okay.
You think he's gonna put up?
Yeah. Why not? If you're Erik Spoelstra, because Erik Spoelstra said
motivation.
He said this after the last game where he was like, "Well, we've kind of tried everything."
Yeah.
I think he was asked by Will Manson. He's like, "Hey, have you guys switched it up at all or anything like that?" And he goes, "Switched it up? What? Done everything." And it's what. So maybe he's thinking to himself, "All right, maybe this will get it done."
It's the mental discipline that doesn't have to weigh on you. Shown.
And the losses mount. Is there a temptation to try to change things, whether it be a shoot around, practice, motivation, rotation, whatever it may be, to shake things up, or does that not cross your mind?
I would say we've probably tried virtually everything, at this point, within, our personality, for sure. And we've shown the right kind of perseverance. I always say that a team, you have a feeling when you're worthy to win. And I would say 10 days ago, I really felt like we were worthy to win. Now, the last 3 out of 4 we have not had that feeling. And I think that's human nature, where all of this, can kind of weigh on you. And that's the mental discipline. It doesn't have to weigh on you. We've built up enough kind of habits, enough kind of resilience to win one game. And that's what we have to focus on, and just quiet all the other noise, down.
Well, they lost their 9th straight after that. But the point is, he's tried everything.
That's good.
He looks like a mad.
Maybe they need a witch doctor. Maybe they need a witch doctor.
Maybe they do, Vlad. Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe an iguana needs to be sacrificed or something. Yeah. Whatever.
Damn, why iguana?
We have a lot.
I don't know. We have too many of them down here.
At least it wasn't a frog.
They actually are chickens just like roaming around by Big Side there.
Really is.
Like, I'll just be like, I don't want to hit you, little chicken. Please move.
3 animals that roam the streets of Miami as if it's their streets: iguanas,
alligators,
peacocks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I know.
Yep.
But the peacocks are only in certain neighborhoods, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like I have this guy, even up by my house, and he's like, they had the audacity, and then man, I say the audacity.
Okay.
He's got a peacock crossing sign up on his little side of the neighborhood, and I'm like, First of all, what are these things? Reproduce like rabbits? Like how horny are peacocks?
I don't know.
And second of all, you could just have peacocks roaming around. And here's the thing: is everyone's going to be like, "Oh, it's great, peacocks. They're beautiful. Why you don't like my peacocks?"
Yeah.
And I'm going to be sitting here being like, "Yeah," but in the morning they're going to be like, like, and that's annoying. I'm sorry, JP. I know that's a triggering thing.
Oh
Actually,
man,
no,
you just triggered
peacocks
it.
are really beautiful, though.
They are really beautiful.
I used to see them all the time when I would drive to school.
It's great though, but
You know they jump on roofs.
yes,
Yeah, they can get very high.
now they're pooping on roofs.
We got those ugly ducks. Those things can just poop while they walk. Too.
That is gross, yeah.
Tobin.
Yep.
I have some news.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Zion Williamson is out tonight versus the Timberwolves.
Oh, no.
Back injury.
Oh, those are fake though. Those are fake.
What do you mean what's fake? Back
Yeah,
injury?
Anytime you want to take a game off to get some rest, you hit them with the old back.
See, here's what I would say if I'm Zion Williamson, and what do the Pelicans have? Like 20 wins, something like that.
I don't even think
Do
that.
they?
No,
Oh,
let me
no.
see.
I think they might be like
Pelicans.
17 and
Pelicans record this season is
19 wins.
19 wins.
Yeah,
you know what I would do if I was Zion Williamson? Yeah,
take
I
the whole month off.
Yeah, I got 12 games left. I'm like, yeah, I just had this killer game against the Timberwolves.
Right.
We're probably not beating the Timberwolves again. What I would do is like, oh, we got the Wolves again today. I made my point.
Well,
give it to Miami.
I got to give the Doc credit.
Yeah.
Point for Twitcher.
That's true though. I mean,
A full stomach does hurt your back.
That's true. That's true. But I think Zion Williamson is probably thinking to himself, yeah, I kind of made my point. We're not going to beat the Wolves again.
Yeah.
Might as well just have that in everybody's mind, me, about what I just did to the Timberwolves.
That's going out on top.
Exactly.
It's like you with the bet today.
See, if I was Zion Williamson and I want to go to a team, right? And I know that my team, maybe they have some illusions that my trade value has gone way up. If I was Pat Riley and I was trying to get Zion Williamson, I'd say, hey, big fella, we know what you can do. Ease it up, though. Let's have another fake injury, huh? And he's like, wink. And Zion's like, oh, my back. Because you can't check back in.
My legs.
Check that.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, very fishy. Fishy injury.
Like if he returns from this, the next game, we know this was
right.
We've been hoodwinked. If this lasts for a while, then typical Zion, he's injured again. We get it. But this will be interesting to watch.
You guys really want him here, don't you?
I do.
You
I
guys
do.
is a lot of people.
You don't want Zion here, J-Fig? Leroy's not here to shout us down. You're nervous about it? Well, here's what would make me nervous about it, right?
Injuries, man.
If we're at a situation where
What if that back is not actually a fake injury?
that could be tough.
Hey, Richie. Zion loves hearing my neck and my back.
Here's where it would make you nervous.
Point for Twitcher.
If the Miami Heat do get their 2 picks this year, and then you're lingering with 2 unprotected picks in the next 2 years, and you have Zion Williamson on your roster, that's a scary spot to be. It's a scary spot to be because that means Oklahoma City could end up theoretically with the number 1 pick if Zion Williamson just had like another one of his seasons where he was out.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the scary element of it. Counterpoint? What if he's awesome, though, dude?
Okay.
What if he's awesome?
But let me ask you this. Here's the counterpoint to your counterpoint. The counterpoint.
Yep.
When has he?
He played like 70 games the year before, but he got
You
hurt in the
always
playoffs,
go
man.
to that 70-game
He
season,
did, though,
like the
dude.
2 were full regular season. Everybody wants to go do that. And then what happened the following year?
He got hurt to start the season.
Okay.
Say it louder.
But 2 years before that, 60 games.
Ooh.
Jimmy didn't play 60 games.
Wait, 2 years before. So 2 years before he played 60. Then the following year he played 70.
Average 20. No.
Oh,
It's like a crazy.
Okay.
He played 24 games his rookie year.
Dad.
60 games the next year. I believe he was an all-star.
Okay.
There's 22
Average-
games he missed. Okay.
It is 22 games, but he averaged 27 in that season. He shot 61% from the field.
He's always going to shoot when he plays. He's going to always be efficient.
Very efficient.
Very efficient.
The next year,
Mm-hmm.
29 games.
Oh, so okay.
All right.
The next year,
Yeah.
70 games.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
got hurt in the playoffs.
Oh, okay. So when you needed him the most.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then what happened the year after that?
Well, he's in the midst of a 30-game
Oh.
performance.
So there's more likely of
So we're
him.
due next year. Oh, next year, 70
Right.
games. There you go.
But then the other year,
The next 2 years after that is going to be 20 and 30.
right, and that's the scary thing because you have the unprotected pick next year to OKC.
So by your theory, by those numbers and information you've told us,
yes,
there's more likely of him having back-to-back bad seasons of missing games due to injuries than there is of back-to-back seasons of him playing 70 plus and being available in the most important time.
You know, Vlad, Steph Curry had bad ankles. You know, what if people were rats off a ship off his ankles early on?
Steph Curry can shoot. So, as long as you set him a pick, he can shoot. Unfortunately, Zion needs his back and his legs to jump.
Let's see. Steph Curry, how many years did he miss when he was a rookie?
And that was like, what, 15, 17 years ago?
A long time ago. A long time ago.
Man. You're talking about a 4-time champ.
He's not going to make it.
Who?
He played.
That Steph Curry guy.
Steph Curry only had one season where he didn't play in his first seasons.
Yeah.
He only had that one season where he played 23.
Oh, wow.
His record 80, 74, 26, the ankle season. 78, 78, 80, 79, 79. Very durable. Very durable. Man, he really gave him an out with that cheap contract.
Yeah.
He made up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He made up for it. Well, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this last night. Speaking of drama, last night, Steph Curry, he went down with a pretty, it looked like a pretty gnarly back injury. He landed on his tailbone. They're calling it a pelvic.
What?
He busted a pelvic contusion, which means basically he busted his ass. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
he got his ass.
That is a scientific.
That was I remember Jimmy got that injury one time against Denver.
Yes.
That took him a while to get back.
Oof,
Which
like
means
Uh-oh.
Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
Could just be Jimmy and Draymond.
That means Jimmy goes for 50.
Maybe.
Oh, he's going for 50.
Maybe.
Going for 50, dude. But
they're not as good.
Here's a twist.
What's
the
twist?
Miami Heat
will be going for
will
11?
have their final signature win of the season.
Wow.
The Warriors.
This is their Super Bowl. This is their NBA final.
This is all we got. Dude.
It is just like
this is all we got.
It's just like LeBron on Christmas.
This
and
is
everybody, listen, Godfather, you know that he's got some stacks of cash ready to go in some of those locker room drawers.
Yeah.
Because like the bonuses are waiting.
For sure.
The bonuses are waiting. Danny Granger?
Yeah.
Danny Granger got that bonus that year.
Oh, yeah.
You know he got that bonus that year when he beat LeBron on Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah, you never saw him after that. That was it. That was like, thank you. That was thank you. Thank you for your
service, Danny.
Thank
Dexter Pittman still lives like a king. Wonder why.
We'll take a break here on the show. Mix things up on the other side. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. We're live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Day 2 of Buckets and Bets. We got the action starting up next hour. We'll give you posted on everything there. I should go out on a high note, but now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably a little bit of action.
Just a little. Okay.
Just a little sweetener. A little sweetener.
Sweetener, Yeah. I am up. I am up. I'm not going to bet the whole thing.
And this is your only day you're going to be here. You're not going to be there tomorrow and Sunday.
Take advantage.
So you're really going to be leaving up, then you're going to be leaving down.
Yeah, exactly. What's the harm?
Not a bad influence here, but I'm with it.
Let's get to the mixed bag here, Marco. So what do we got here today?
Let's start locally, shall we? We've been seeing a lot of this man as the draft process ramps up. One of the most highly coveted prospects, and Mr. Cam Ward.
Ooh.
I saw him working out with some high school quarterbacks recently too. He's been great just in regards to like this process of like how great he was as a Canes fan. Now it's on national display of like this man is the best, dude.
Yep,
man is truly the best. But Mike Florio had some words about him. This man knows a little bit about football.
This from Joe's show
this
morning?
Yeah, he joins Joe Rose on a weekly basis.
He's been doing that hit forever with
every Friday, 9:20.
Every Friday.
Really, that's it's consistent. I know based off of where they are in the interview, how late or not I am.
Pretty much.
Yep.
If I get in my car and Florio's already talking,
I'm running late.
I'm scared for sure. But this is him on Cam Ward.
You look at all the teams, Joe, that are looking for veteran quarterbacks right now. There's one team that isn't, and that's the Tennessee Titans. There's been no talk about anything for them at quarterback, and they hold the first overall pick. It sure looks like they've locked in on Cam Ward. And it's also been a reality that, the Giants had been linked to possibly trading up to number 1. There's been no talk about that since the Combine. You read between the lines there. I think the message is anybody that's called the Titans has been told, nope, it's not happening. Don't even bother. Just like the Bengals were 5 years ago with Burrow. Remember, Stephen Ross really wanted to move up to number 1 with Burrow.
Yep.
The Bengals wouldn't even engage in the conversation. They refused. Wisely. Now, look, you don't know what the guy's going to be. We don't know what Cam Ward's going to be. We didn't know what Joe Burrow was going to be. The Bengals guessed right. But it sounds like the Titans are locked in on Cam Ward. And I get it. We interviewed him 3 weeks ago at the Combine, and he's got an intensity that oozes from him that is very inspiring. You get a guy like that in your huddle and in your locker room as the leader of a team, that can really elevate a franchise. And very different personality between Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, but Cam Ward is a guy who can make you work harder than you otherwise would work, show up earlier, stay later, do all the things you need to do to be ready to play on Sunday. I feel like Cam Ward has the force of personality and the natural leadership skills that he can inspire teammates to do that, and that's going to make his team better.
Man, I'm not surprised by anything that Florio is saying. Look, the guy proved it with the Canes. I think that he's just got a leadership quality about him. He's also damn talented. To do all that he's done. I'm not surprised by it. When everybody was saying, oh, this isn't the most impressive class of quarterback. Yeah, there was a lot of quarterbacks taken last year. I still think this guy can be just as impressive as any of those guys. Very biased. I understand. I wear it proudly. Cam Ward deserves it, just like he deserved a better defense.
Vlad's not going to be a fan of this. A lot of tough guys are not going to be a fan of this. I got a man crush on Cam Ward, dude.
Really?
Just his straight mentality. This guy is the absolute dog of dogs. And anyone who gets him, it will be delighted to have the best quarterback for sure out of this class. The only thing is, I'm glad I'm getting all this Titan talk because I cannot afford to see Cam Ward become a Jet. That is one thing. That is the one thing.
We got Justin Fields.
They got Justin Fields now.
Fine. No,
but he is. Well, I didn't want to have to root against him, is what he's saying. I will say though, do you think he'd be like this is going to be the interesting thing because CJ Stroud is kind of like he was everybody's darling.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Cam Ward immediately? Because I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence.
Wow, look at you leaving sunshine alone. Sunshine alone.
does he immediately become the best quarterback in the South, or do you still have to give the crown to CJ Stroud?
It's CJ's, man.
I don't know, dude. That was a pretty big sophomore slump there, Vlad.
It was.
So did wait? All right, he had a sophomore slump. Did his team win the division?
They did.
Did he
Bad
win
division though?
Did he win a playoff game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty bad.
I mean, it's pretty bad, but
take it away that much.
but he did exactly what he did in his first year.
It's
So
almost as ridiculous.
His first year was ridiculous.
okay, the numbers were great, but he took the team finished the same way they did this in his rookie year, lost in this divisional round.
I'm gonna put a little chili pepper on the Titans.
Oh, you know what? I can't blame you, dude. But you will lose all your winnings.
That's fair. Totally. I'm already thinking about what else can I bet.
I was gonna say all the winnings that you won.
What else can I bet?
Already.
What is Gus Forsling's odd for a goal?
Any teams today with a reality show?
I was just looking it over right now. I know this.
Insight.
Well, the key in this is where do I want to go on the 12-5 with Colorado State, Memphis? And
I think you might take the points with Colorado State.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like everybody's kind of hip to him.
Is that
so now I'm like,
you have to get a 12-5 in order for
That's
you
the
to
best
have
way
that.
to get to win money. That's the best way to win.
That's what the
And
key
there's
was.
always
McNeese
one.
State.
There's always one every day kind of vibe.
Pretty
it
much.
So,
But
which one?
I love me some Penny Hardaway. I do love me some Penny
Man, those
Hardaway.
pennies, that
Friend of
first
the
pair
show.
of pennies,
Friend of the show.
the first pair of pennies, the sneakers.
I do like. Listen,
And of course, Heat Lifer.
Who?
Penny Hardaway. It was
When?
brief. It was brief.
You might have, dude.
Okay.
You saying that it's like Dennis Schroeder trying to get his Heat jersey this past Wednesday. I want to know if I was Dennis Schroeder, I would have been like, "Hey, for
can I
my
get
collector's item, can I get the jersey that you would
They
have had
probably
for
would
me?"
give it to him.
Huh?
They probably would give it to him.
With the number 00? Because they probably didn't even stitch 10 on there or anything like that for him. Poor Schroeder.
You got time for anything else?
Of course.
Mhm.
Of course.
We got plenty of time.
Heat Lifer.
Let's go ahead and move on to the most annoying story in sports.
Is it because he's taking your shine?
Wait, what just happened?
I just realized as this entire thing and this entire person who I'm about to discuss now it made me learn some things about myself.
Hey,
That
be
I
a
may not-
professional. Put your mic in front of your mouth.
Oh, I apologize. I'm pulling a Leroy.
Literally.
I learned some things about myself as this entire saga continues to unfold, and of course,
What's that?
I'm talking about none other than Amir Khan, the
Wow.
fake one, dude.
Not the
fake
boxer.
one.
Not the boxer.
He
Not
was
the
knocked out by
boxer.
Canelo.
Correct. Which, by the way, J Fig is sporting that jacket.
That is very random.
That is very.
How random is that? Did you know about the American
Oh,
thing? Like, did you read that today?
wow.
No, it was in my car, so I
That's
put it on.
super random.
What a
You're
coincidence.
wearing an Amir Khan windbreaker. I don't believe you. I think you knew.
No, I swear.
I would take credit. That's a shout out to you because I definitely would have been like, yeah, I did this.
Do you think Amir Khan's sitting there being like, "What is all this talk about me, there, love?"
I'll tell you what, Amir Khan, if you Google just Amir Khan, he doesn't even, the boxer doesn't even show up before.
No, not right now.
An actor shows up before both of these guys. And I'm like, what is it? I can't find the correct guy. And then obviously now it's this McNeese manager who is currently going viral.
Somebody say he's got a better flow than Art Gatsavi. That's what I heard.
Who said that? Who said they won't say it to my face at Buckets and Bets?
I smell some beef going around.
Well, that guy looks like he's ready to gamble.
Oh yeah.
That guy looks like he's gambled already.
You come in with the high shorts, the boat shoes, and sunglasses.
Yeah,
you're here to gamble.
You're spending some money. But this manager, not only is he going viral currently, he has become the first student manager to get an NIL deal, as he is sponsored by, I believe one of them was DoorDash, if I'm not mistaken.
I saw that he had Buffalo Wild Wings
Buffalo
on his
Wild
boombox.
Wings for sure, and now he even has. If you look at this picture here, he has socks with his face on it that cheerleaders are wearing.
Good for him.
A sock company has sponsored him.
That might
as
be the
well.
only chance he gets to the cheerleaders.
You know what? At this point, he's unstoppable. This guy has taken over college basketball without making one bucket, and I, for one, have had enough. But
Why? Because he's taking your shine?
just because it's like he's just, what did he do? You know, he walked out with the speaker. He got people hyped. What about the players that are sacrificing their lives for this game?
He makes a good point. I can't.
Sacrificing their lives? Well, I didn't know this was war.
they're putting don't you ever run a suicide on a court? It feels like I'm just gonna die.
Well, I feel like he has to mop up the sweat of their suicide.
Or
That's
the
what he
Tracy
said.
Morgan puke.
Because he said
again.
he says when it comes to getting rebounds in practice and mopping up, he says he puts up Wilt numbers.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
It's impressive. It's cute. It's something that's gonna be entertaining. But hey, look. Remember that grandma from Loyola? A couple
Sister Jean?
Wait, I know you're not going after Sister Jean.
I'm not going after Sister Jean. I'm just saying she wasn't all look at me. Everyone was like, "Oh, we love Sister Jean."
I don't like Sister Jean because I'll never forget
What?
No,
Why
I don't
you
like
hate
her.
Sister Jean?
They beat the Canes. I'll never forgive her.
Okay.
She's the reason why they lost to the Canes.
If
I mean,
she's
they-
gonna
they
take,
beat the
yeah, she's
Canes?
not. I mean, if she's gonna take credit for all the wins, she's gonna be taking credit for breaking
She
my
didn't
heart.
take that poor nice lady that was just watching her team, and everybody's just surrounding her. Don't blame
Glad
it on
you think
Sister Jean.
Let me tell you something about nuns.
What about nuns?
What
Tell
are we
me
doing?
your
What are we
tell me
doing?
your experience with
What
nuns
are we
there,
doing?
young Mr. Tobin.
They're not always nice, dude.
Really?
Not always nice,
Really?
dude.
Sally
Nuns-
Field wasn't nice?
Nuns can give you the business.
Can they now?
My father
Really?
tried to bribe a nun.
Oh no, this is not
Your
good.
father?
Yeah. Well, I got in trouble as a young lad when I was in Catholic school as a good boy. I was a good boy.
Apparently not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
And we were playing a video in one of our classes.
It better not
because-
be a nudie video.
Well, it wasn't a nudie video.
Oh my
but
God.
I was
Something along the
doing a
sports?
project on horses because I was
Oh,
you
no.
know on a horse.
I
Hey
know where
yo!
this is
Wait,
going.
whoa!
And
going
I
somewhere
put on a cassette of a horse giving birth, and so
No.
all the
Oh.
kids got to see horse placenta.
Ugh.
And
What'd you do?
there were
Why would he do
complaints.
that?
There were complaints.
Yeah,
And so Sister Ann called me into her office
that's right.
and she goes, "What made you think that was appropriate?" And I was like sitting here as a wee lad being like, "I didn't think anything of it because I've seen horse placenta."
Yeah, which is
Because you grew up on a farm.
I did grow up on a
Correct.
farm.
Mhm.
I did grow up on a farm. And so I and so my father's like, "What can we do to make this go away?"
what? Oh, okay, what is this guy? Got turned into the Godfather.
Seriously.
No, he
Your
was the
dad
Godfather.
tried
Robbie.
to
Michael
God a
Jordan.
nun.
Oh,
I think that's one of the. I think your dad literally broke one of the 10 Commandments right then and there.
Wow, dude.
Hard to say.
Hard to say, easy to say.
You deserved a ruler lashing or whatever. parents do. I'm
How
not
many
sure
how many
this
Hail
is.
Marys and Our Fathers you had to
Yeah,
say?
So many. My penance was a lot.
What really made you think that was okay?
I didn't think it was a big deal. When you grow up around it, you see horses breeding and giving birth, J-Fig. It's just not a big deal. It's like life. It's the cycle of life. I've seen when you see them come out with their little hooves.
Ugh, no,
Adorable.
It's
Oh, you know what? That is a perfect sound for that, actually.
it's just strange.
What?
At what point were you like, okay, so yeah, horses are cool, but like, by the way, this is how they give birth.
What was
Like,
the class's reaction for this?
vomit? I'm
Like they were like, yeah, and I was like, soft.
You're-
I was like,
Some of these people don't even know what the birds and bees are, and I'm watching. Strange.
Salute you.
Was that the? Is that the sound they were doing when when the baby's
Well,
coming out the womb? The womb.
They're more
horse
like
womb?
it's more like when the when they're giving birth, it's more like it's more like that's what they sound like. That's what a horse sounds like when they're
No.
please stop.
No.
What?
All good.
You
We're
know
all
what a
good.
turtle sounds
You're
like?
doing it again. No, I don't.
What am I doing?
What got you in trouble back in with Miss? What was the nun's
Sister
name?
Ann.
Sister Ann.
Yeah, Sister Ann was you're giving unnecessary.
You know how she knew
horse
she
information.
was top nun?
Whoa.
Because her robe
Was white.
thingy was white with the black top.
Oh, that
But
means she's.
all the other nuns had the black on black.
Oh, she was the
Wow.
purest of all nuns.
Exactly,
cool.
dude. Exactly.
I do like me a little uniform switch. It's like every time the Power Rangers
That-
switched it up,
You know
Oh,
what? Oh
that-
my goodness.
You're a child.
the different Power Rangers now. They have a
-1.
Please.
I'm just telling you, like that's how it was. And my father actually did a thing where he put a cartoon. He taped over. He put a cartoon at the end of it.
Okay, just
Like I
Also,
think it
there
was
was some
G.I.
editing
Joe or
to
something
this.
Of
that.
like Looney Tunes or something like that.
Yeah, it was like G.I. Joe, I think, if I recall.
So you
Just a
showed the
smooth
kids.
things
So
over.
you showed the kids a horse giving birth and in war, a fight.
Well, once the cartoon came up, the teacher was like, "All right, that's enough."
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it was Miss Modica.
You're like, wait, this is the best part. This is the best part.
This best
We
part.
worked really hard on this.
Snake. Yeah, Cobra Commander gets killed.
Anything else in the mixed bag, or you just want to keep bashing Amir Khan?
No need. I won't bash him, but I will say, you guys see Bronny James yesterday?
He put up numbers, didn't he?
Put up numbers. NBA career high 17 points.
Who do they play?
Play Milwaukee. He shook the crap out of Giannis. He turned the ball over.
Really?
But there's a clip where one-on-one against Giannis, and he shook. Giannis was like,
wow.
Yeah, but he lost the ball when he went for the layup.
No.
He turned the ball over. Yeah.
It was a bit of a foul on Giannis, if I'm being honest. But there's no way a rookie's gonna get that call.
But the way Giannis looked bad. Like Giannis, he had tap dance shoes.
It was the first time I've ever seen Bronny James highlights and was like, okay, he looks like he kind of belongs.
But he shook the crap out of
him. He did. But even the other, his shot selection was good. His movement
7 out of 10. But here's the only problem though. What? He was a minus 36 plus minus 36.
What, they lost yesterday?
Yeah, they got crushed. Luka didn't play.
They lost. Okay. Every time he was in the game, they were down by 10 at least, for sure.
Look, I'm rooting for Bronny. Honestly, I understand why people hate the idea of Bronny, but it's not like he's look. Giannis himself kept his brother employed for a very long time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For basically being Amir Khan.
He has a podcast now. That's just crazy.
I think I'm gonna name this hour Amir Khan.
Basically.
That's great. Bronny had a good game. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, he had a good game, man.
He had a good game. And for the number 55 pick, not bad.
And of course, guess who was talking about it this morning?
Not allowed.
Stephen A.
And mentioning that's what I was trying to tell Pops. And I'm
Here
like,
we go.
come on. I'm like,
how are we
come
not
on.
over this yet?
Yeah, like how you not over? Everybody's just passing, but you're gonna use it. He's gonna run with it.
That's why I was mad at LeBron for going up to Stephen A. Smith, because I'm like, that's exactly what he wants.
But
He's
Tobin,
more material.
Tobin.
Yep.
You can't tell me I'm outside. I'm on the court.
Right.
You have something to do. Step up to me and then say, man, that's the softest move. You can't. No, you said if you have a problem with me, I'm at the games. I'm courtside. Come up to me. He did. And from if you heard the interview with Dwayne Wade on Carmelo Anthony's podcast, he said that Ron basically was trying to. If you looked at him on the bench throughout the whole game, it was bothering him. It was bothering. He wanted to and then finally just had enough. And he said, I had to get it out and just say what he had to say. So
I don't have a problem with LeBron defending his son. And I think I told you guys during the summer, I was like, I would have been cool if the Heat drafted him. I would have been like, if anybody was going to develop him. Now I'm happy they got Pelle Larson because I love me some Pelle Larson.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just going to be one of these things where it's going to take time for the kid to be anything. I don't think he's going to be, a star, obviously. But if he's Gabe Vincent, he can't be Gabe Vincent
for sure.
He can't be Gabe Vincent in a couple years.
Yeah.
Okay, Gabe Vincent had an ACL injury. Took him some time.
Yeah, he's already better than Drew Smith. So
keep it up.
Stop.
Keep doing
points.
it.
Stop it. More points. What are you gonna do when Drew Smith is back in the rotation next year? You gonna still bully him?
No, I'm just gonna wait 2 months for him to I don't know. The wind is too windy. He gets injured again.
I'm so mad at you, dude.
Sick of this guy.
I'm so mad at you. All right, we'll take a break here on the show. We come back, we'll get you lined up. We're live here from Buckets and Bets here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Back after this. all the college basketball action today, this is the place to be.
It is indeed. Beautiful day.
It's already getting full in there.
I felt like today it was going to be a lot more packed because not that there wasn't a crowd yesterday, but Friday, people looking to play hooky. People are looking to get out. You can always tell on Friday too. The traffic's a little bit lighter in the morning.
Lighter. I had more traffic today than yesterday.
Not coming from the north. Jennifer,
coming from the south.
Yeah, that's true. You notice every day going to the station, even. Like,
yep.
It's lighter on the Fridays. A lot of people are like, I'll even work from
How was the
home."
traffic for you, Marcos?
You know, I did actually park in the worst garage possible.
Did you really?
You would think someone that lives
Right across the street needs to park?
And usually comes here, he would know.
Yesterday walked, and it was much easier than it was today. Because today, I was like, nah, because I got a little cocky, if I'm being honest. I took a picture of my kitchen stove time at 9:45 and was going to send it in the chat. Like, oh, look at me. I get to leave it at whatever time I want. And then, like, 9:47 popped around, and then 9:52, and I'm just getting to the garage, and I was like, may actually be late. Luckily, Tobin is running low on sleep and forgot Leroy had something preoccupying him. So my absence was less alarming than the fact that Leroy wasn't here, and I was able to sneak on in.
You didn't really sneak on in.
No.
We saw you very clearly walking through the double doors, and I was like, oh, look, it's Frog Boy. Doesn't he live across the street?
No. But then he said, where's Leroy?
I know. I completely forgot. But I am on no sleep. The last 48 hours have been very little sleep for me. But it's okay. It's been an exciting venture the last couple of days. I'm very excited.
Weekend, dude.
I'm calling a fight on tomorrow. You guys can check it out. Dirty Boxing 1 is going on. It's going to be on YouTube, Twitch, X. I think it's streaming on all platforms. And it's going to be Yoel Romero, Andre Arlovsky. Our boy Yuli Diaz is fighting Brian Maxwell. I'm not going to lie. Brian Maxwell yesterday in the fighter meetings.
Yeah.
He nearly made me cry.
What?
Yeah, it's his first fight since his mother passed away.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, man. And the funny thing is he said Chad Ochocinco might be at the fights because he's the guy. If you guys don't know Brian Maxwell, he's been a long-time bare-knuckle fighter, done MMA, but he also is the guy who knocked down Chad Ochocinco on the Floyd Mayweather-Logan Paul card.
Yeah.
And
he's the one that put his butt up in the air?
Right. And so I tell him, I said right off the bat, I said, you make my co-host Leroy Horde happy every day because of that video of Chad Ochocinco getting nuts with his butt in the air. And he was saying that, and he actually was wearing a nightcap hat because he's saying that him and Ocho talk a lot, and he's brought up on the podcast all the time, and that Ocho might even be at the fights. So
nice.
We'll see. And I also just saw John Jones bought a piece of the promotion too. So
wow.
Should be fun.
It's a good lineup. Based on what you were telling me, it seemed like a good lineup. Mike Perry's involved as well.
Yep.
So there's some reputable names behind it, and our boy old Tobes.
I'm excited. I'm calling it with Jason Anik.
Yeah.
Who is a podcast co-host with Bilal Muhammad. He's the brother of John Anik. They're twins.
Yeah.
Sound just alike as twins do.
All right.
I was like, whoa.
I didn't know they were twins. I knew they were brothers.
Twins, dude. Except Jason's got a little bit longer hair.
Heard.
He doesn't do the shaved look like John does, but I'm very excited about it. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. Let's get to headlines. Did I do the headlines, Reed?
No.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock like the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. And remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. We got tournament action about to get underway here. The first game up on the slate today is a little 8-9 action. You got Baylor against Mississippi State.
Ooh.
Mississippi State is the 8. Baylor is the 9.
Yep.
Of course, we have Davion Mitchell, a former Baylor Bear.
For sure.
So I'm sure he's going to be posting up on that. Then at 12:40, we have Alabama against number 15, Robert Morris.
Oh, that one's easy.
What? Bob's?
No way Bob Morris is going to beat Alabama. I'm going the blue blood on that.
I will take the over in that game. Alabama scores points and gives up points.
The over-under that
Like
one is
160?
167.
Yeah.
Robert Morris is a plus 1,200 to pull off a 15-12, 15-2 upset.
Yeah. Bobby's doesn't have it in him. I'm waiting on the next matchup.
Iowa State is then taking on Lipscomb.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Lipscomb, or is it Lipscomb?
It's Lipscomb. You already.
Lipscomb.
That's how you say it.
That is going out at 1:30 today. That's on TNT for all the viewers out there who are looking for it.
Easy peasy.
Ooh,
Iowa.
Lipscomb, the Lips, they are plus 750.
Look at that.
Maybe a
I didn't like their name.
The Bisons are actually their actual name.
Oh, okay. I'm back in.
We talked about Colorado State, Memphis. That gets going at 2:00. That's your 5-12. Memphis is the 5. Colorado State is the 12. That's a push. People are on to the 12-5. Now it feels like everybody's kind of in on this.
Yeah.
I did see, but Colorado is the slight favorite at 1.5 on the point spread. So take that for what it is.
And the 12 favorite.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Yep. They were, but Memphis only lost 5 games this year.
I'm saying. Penny.
I think I'm going Penny.
Heat lifer.
You can't go 12. See, here's the thing. We already have a 12-5.
Yes.
And everybody knows the 12-5.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you do with your brackets. Even in the 12-5 brackets, I picked Clemson. But I don't really care. I didn't put any money on my brackets.
Yeah.
So I just did it for pride.
All right.
So that's why I was like, all right, I'm going to take a 12-5. But this one to me says, now that we already have our 12-5,
yep,
it makes me lean Memphis Tigers.
Okay.
Or Tiger.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not going to happen. You're saying Lightning's not going to strike twice.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not in the 12-5. Maybe somebody else does. Maybe the Lips do.
I don't like it when you say
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
No.
Why?
Already, if we're basing things off of random reasons why we're not going to pick them, I don't like the way you say that.
Yeah, same.
So I'm not picking them.
Okay. Well, then at 250 for all our Heat fans out there, Duke. Takes on Mount St. Mary's.
Oh, he is playing. He is playing, and there's no limitations for him. There's no time.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
No
All
time
right.
restrictions, nothing
Future
like
Heat
that. Time
lifer.
restrictions or nothing like that.
There you go.
Just throwing that out there, aren't I?
So the Duke Blue Devils take on the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers. Their mascot looks like he does shine or make shine. He does. Then you have St. Mary's. Not Mount St. Mary's. St. Mary's.
Correct.
Yep.
Taking on Vanderbilt at 3:15. So that is your early action coming up today.
All right.
Well,
All right.
Anything wet your whistle there? Anything tickle your fancy?
I'm going to go pick the favorites. Today will be a day of the favorites.
Did you make a bet? Did you finally make it?
Couldn't find the machine. Got lost in the popcorn.
Good to know.
I wish Leroy was here to hear that.
Good to oh yeah. Just so you can catch him.
Yeah.
He'll be back in action tonight. 8:00 is your tip off tonight from Kaseya Center. The Rockets are 5.5-point favorites tonight. On the injury front, Amen Thompson is probable to go tonight for the Houston Rockets, so we could have some chicanery. Andrew Wiggins, that he just tweeted out, is also probable for tonight. He's missed the last few games with an ankle injury. So Wiggins will likely be back in the starting lineup for the Miami Heat, which I'd imagine means Jaime is going back to the bench. Woo! And then we'll see what ends up being the rotation out there. But I think Spo's like Davion Mitchell coming off of the bench. So I think he'll probably go intangibles, backcourt, Wiggins with the 2 bigs. That's what I imagine he would go. We'll see, though.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm okay with that lineup.
You excited?
You know, we've lost 9 in a row, but for some reason, I feel like we're
Still got that hope up.
gonna get number 10, maybe.
Man.
I'm putting it on my parlay, so I'm hoping.
All right. We'll take a break here on the show. Back with more after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy. We're live from Buckets and Bets. Day 2 from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. We want to thank them for having us out here today. All of this is presented by Hard Rock Bet. We have transformed this place into the ultimate college basketball tip-off weekend. There are massive screens going on right now to watch Baylor, Mississippi State. They're going to be even more massive when we got more games coming up here, just a mere matter of minutes. And you guys can sit back. You get your tickets in here, open bar, drinks with your crew. You got a great – what do you got there, Frog Boy? You
I got everything.
Wings, a roast beef?
Yeah. I got some
No,
chicken.
this is not roast beef. I gave him the Italian sub. It's so good.
Okay.
Like Italian sub, chicken wings, chicken tinga taco, nachos. We got it all. Oh, and don't forget the popcorn.
And, of course, the popcorn machine, which you've rated many times.
Yeah.
And coffee.
Wow.
All right.
Very important.
The action's just getting underway here, but you guys can come out here. We'll be here all weekend. We got Hockman and Crowder coming up after us today. Although I think it's Hockman. I think it's Solana and Danny filling in again.
Yes.
So you got them.
Sunday, Joe Rose is going to stop.
Yeah, Sunday, Joe Rose and Hollywood will be there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And then, of course, Vlad will be out here tomorrow with Dan Day. You guys, what time are you guys on tomorrow, Vlad?
12 to 4:30?
Cool.
Yeah,
nice.
12 to 4:30, right before the Panthers Capitals game.
You got and that's a big one tomorrow because we got to shut down Ovechkin's ass.
Yeah.
No.
So-
Right. No record on
That's
us.
going to be great. You can lay wager on the Cats game tomorrow.
Yep.
You could- and the NCAA second round games. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, you get here this kiosk and they got the spreads up on the wall. It just feels like
It
Vegas.
lures you,
feels
doesn't
right.
it? It's like a magnet. It just
It
lures
really
you in.
does. It really does, Vlad. It's like action.
All of a sudden, expendable money starts to grow in my pocket.
Yep.
Yo, hey, yo.
The Panthers, they win yesterday, 1-0 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's get to some cat talk here. Brought to us by Hollywood Kia. At Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia dealer in all of Florida. Get the star treatment we want to see in a Hollywood Kia. Visit them online at hollywoodkia.com. If you missed it last night, here was Doug Plagans on the call. Overtime winner from the captain, Aleksander Barkov.
Barkov into the right circle, looks around. Jones fakes the shot, gives to Barkov. Barkov to the high slider shot, and he scores! There's the overtime winner! Aleksander Barkov, 30 seconds into overtime. A power play goal for the game winner. The Panthers strike first. It took over 60 minutes of hockey. The Panthers get it done. A huge win here in Columbus tonight. 1-0 the final in overtime.
What a bounce back by the Cats. A real filthy win, shutout. Sergei Bobrovsky, 25 saves in the shutout to get the win for the Florida Panthers. We love Bob. Happy for my guy getting himself a win against his former club. The Panthers tweeted this out. Panthers PR. Sergei Bobrovsky registered his 3rd consecutive shutout against the Columbus Blue Jackets, dating back to April 11th, 2024. Becoming the first goaltender in club history to record 3 consecutive shutouts against a single franchise. And yes, it happens to be his former franchise.
So how many shutouts this season? 5?
5 shutouts in
Wow.
total. 5 shutouts in total. He had 6 last year, Vlad. His career high is 9. His Vezina season when he was with the Columbus Blue Jackets.
I could see him getting 4 more before the end of the year.
How many games are there?
It's like 16, maybe.
Yeah, and he's
That'd be amazing.
There are a lot of back-to-backs coming up. That would be amazing. But when the Panthers are at their best, there's not going to be many chances for you.
Yeah.
Now, we heard Bob last night. He was excited because he's like, I got a lot of action last night. A lot of these games, Bob's been in there. It's like 14 shots, 13 shots. It's like, he wants to get out there, and he goes, I like to be in my flow. I like flow. I like action.
It's a new focus.
It is.
This one was a good game. I had lots of action around my net. I was in the flow. I was in the game. So and it was a fun game to play. Definitely.
I love him.
I just took 4 shots right now.
Yep. Opponent.
Flo.
Bobby.
Love that guy.
Love him.
Ready to do that again this year.
Oh, with lightning. Yeah. Not the Tampa Bay Lightning, but with lightning. Sergei Bobrovsky, Aleksander Barkov getting the cup hoisting it once again.
Yeah.
That is going to be mwah.
Goosies?
Goosies on top of Goosies, J-Fig. Goosies.
Goosies galore.
On top of Goosies.
Cool.
On top of Goosies.
Okay.
On top of some more Goosies. Just like today has been.
Goosies.
Right now in the early goings, we got Baylor and Mississippi State tied at 10 apiece with 5 minutes just going off in this game right now before the other action gets going. So we'll keep an eye on all that for you. Heat, they're back on the hardwood tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets, of course, in a big-time funk right now. Losers of 9 in a row, the longest of Erik Spoelstra's career. Though Spo did have a good moment yesterday. Did you see what he did?
No, I didn't see that.
He threw out the first pitch.
Was it a strike?
Whoa!
I didn't see the video of it. I only saw pictures, Vlad, so I am unsure if it was a strike.
It wasn't a 50 Cent type of
what game?
pitch,
What game
was
was
it?
this?
It was Miami Hurricanes.
Florida State. Florida State,
Hurricanes,
Miami.
Florida State.
Ooh, all right.
I saw that he went to the Mark Light Shake Shack yesterday.
Did he have a Joe Zagacki?
Did he get on with him?
No, did he get a Joe?
Oh, I don't know.
Zagacki has his own milkshake there.
Hold on, I'm looking at the
Which I
video
heard
right now.
is a pretty good flavor.
I heard it's
As
pretty good.
opposed to, like, there's some other ones. I was showing Jay Fig.
Marcos was going through the whole list of.
I got to tell you, I'm seeing Spo's first pitch just now from Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel.
Yeah.
Not good, huh?
Oh, wow.
Oh, you guys seen it?
Yeah,
I'm going to get the video right now
Oh,
so we can a little high and tight.
Yeah,
that's how he's feeling right now.
You're saying he's gonna get a review.
I think he held onto that ball a little too hard.
Jazz Chisholm's definitely gonna call for a review.
Yeah, well, he probably was ducking out of the batter's box for that one.
Gosh.
Or maybe he was trying to hit Terry Rozier. He was picturing Terry
This
Rozier.
is a video right here from the Sun Sentinel. You guys can get a little looky-loo at Erik Spoelstra on the mound. Mind you, this is a man under a lot of pressure right now.
Oh my God, that's a 50. That's as bad as 50.
It's not as bad as 50. Like he
They
got
don't
to,
Hold on.
he got to the batter's
Hold
box,
on here.
popped out.
Wow.
50 Cent was like,
Let me see. Maybe it's the wind.
What wind? Oh
he
my
held
God.
on to it too long. He held on to it too long.
That was
You
like
can
a
see-
Tim Wakefield knuckleball that
Yeah,
just didn't
it just
knuckle.
took off on him. It took off on him, you know. But
Sorry,
it's not a lollipop throw. At least he didn't he just held on to the ball too long and followed through a little bit too much. I'm telling you, man, he's wound a little tight right now.
There you go. Okay.
See, he his form, he let go of the ball too late.
Yeah.
You know, a classic AJ Burnett.
Is it? Is that one of the moves he was?
I hope this is not
An omen?
an indicator of how the shots are going to be tonight for the Heat.
Wouldn't be surprised, dude.
If they
I
just
wouldn't be
wide and miss and
It's
just
wound up tight, man. They are wound up tight.
How could you not be? Like, especially you're literally in a position as a coach you've never been in before. You know, you've never been in a situation like this where you've lost this many games. He's been in some, dude. Erik Spoelstra has had to deal with a team that started off, 11-30 to flip a season around. Everybody thought, was that going to be that they were going to tank, and he somehow turns Dion Waiters and Goran Dragic and James Johnson and Hassan Whiteside, and they get the season turned around. They were a shot away from making the playoffs. And this team, you would think, has more talent than that, by the names you've seen, by the resumes of Bam and Tyler, and they just they fall apart. They fall apart in every fourth quarter. And he is just, I think he's a little miffed right now. I don't think he has answers. And he's kind of admitted it. He goes, I don't know what the right moves are. Who knows what the right moves are? So I don't know how they get this turned around, quite frankly. I really don't. But this is this is as Jaime Hawk has eloquently put it, these are the dark, dark days right now. That's where we're at. That's what we're dealing with. And that's why we got to scout these college games.
Oh God, that's why I'm watching these games much closer
with a much keener eye with all of this stuff.
Also, it's good to see former Canes. I believe there was a former Cane. I can't tell. I just heard him talk about it, and it made me think. Just 2 years ago, the Final Four.
Yeah,
We'll
take a break here on the show. Back with more for this. Everybody, Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. We're here live from Buckets and Bets. What a Friday it is, everybody. People getting fat and sassy inside. We got some gambling action going on. I mean,
are you fat shaming?
I'm allowed to.
I'm
I didn't make
say
it.
that for real.
I don't like how you said that.
Yeah, why?
As I just finished my sandwich, I didn't like how you emphasized.
I mean, listen,
He also said it while looking at you.
I didn't
have
like
to
that.
say.
One,
He kind of was looking my way.
I didn't make a covenant with God. That wasn't me. This wasn't a show lent. It was one person who is en route. He'll be here any minute, by the way.
What's the point?
Because he wants to be here to eat, drink.
Oh,
and gamble.
okay.
That's why.
So yeah, okay.
That's why. By the way, Robbie's going to hop on next hour as well.
Aww.
We're going to talk to Robbie the Degenerate. We're going to get his thoughts on all things March Madness and really his adventure down to Key West, because he walked from Miami to Key West to raise money for Alzheimer's. I think Robbie raised like $15,000.
Nice.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Robbie.
Remember, he was attempting to get, how many subscribers was it? He needed like 60? 50? He's up to like 300.
Good for him,
Amazing.
man. That's awesome.
For good cause.
Proud of him.
Very proud of him.
Very proud of Robbie and all the work that he did. So we'll talk to Robbie coming up next hour as well as we get into this. Hey, do you want to do the window plex? Because just to make sure we just get it in for Debesman and Dover.
We do. I won't be as good as Leroy, but yeah, I got to try. Got to give it a shot.
Weather brought to you by the Debesman and Dover Law Firm, YourAccidentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
We're outside. Oh, okay. He's yelling.
Yell it loud.
Right now, sunny, 81 degrees, no wind, 5 miles per hour.
Wow. Is that close, Vlad?
Are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, let's go. Well, all right, he's definitely wrong because it's cooler. It's right now in Miami, 71. So I would say
It's
probably
71 degrees
Yeah.
outside.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Look! That's the thing that
And the wind is
What is it
blowing
doing?
10 miles per
What are
hour.
you doing?
Is that is it
That's what
burrowing?
crossed me when I went over
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's a skink.
A what?
That's a skink.
You can't say
That
on
is
radio.
ugly.
It's not
Glenn's here.
It's a skink. That's
He's
what,
gonna hear
that's
you
what
say
kind of
that.
Why does it move like that?
Why does it move like that?
She wants to kill it.
Yeah.
I don't know evolution.
It looks
He's trying. Well, he's very confused right now. He's trying to dig through the turf because he thinks it's actual grass.
Skink.
A skink?
Poor thing. It's
Yeah. You want to catch him?
no,
Why not?
because you're gonna bring it over here,
That's true.
and I will cuss.
I would do that.
Skink.
I would do that.
Oh man, that is a thing. I doubted you.
Oh,
You know critters though.
Hmm?
You know critters.
I do. All right, we got the second game about to start right now. We got Alabama's up early 2-0 on Robert Morris. The Bobs, they are going to try and get this one done. They are big-time underdogs. So if you try to get that one in, too late. But Mississippi State, they're up early on Baylor right now, the Bulldogs and the Bears. And Mississippi State is up 19-18 with 9+ minutes left there in the first half as day 2 of March Madness is underway. All of the exciting elements to today.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is Robbie raising money for? You said.
It's for the South Florida Charter School for Autism, I believe.
Okay,
Yes.
because apparently you've said Alzheimer's twice.
Did I?
Yeah, you've done. Yeah.
I
I keep getting messages, and I'm like, I don't hear when he says it.
No, he
my
has.
bad.
He has.
Have I done that? I apologize. No, for
Did
autism.
you see who's there?
For-
Did you
yeah, I
just
just
see?
saw him. He's
Who?
not sitting
Oh.
Well, it is the one half of the Honda
Let's go.
You know, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. I have
Hobnobber himself.
I have something to say to you.
The hobnobber himself.
Looky Lou. He is. What is that? Is that a Bryson DeChambeau hat?
Wow.
Okay, get settled in here. Get settled in as Leroy has arrived from his golf tournament here today, raising money for charity. Put a headset on, dude, if you're gonna talk.
I could pork you.
What?
I see somebody has a plate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, Jay Fink has a play too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
see it.
true.
Oh no. How can I put this?
Huh.
Yeah.
Empty plate.
That's your second
So why are you? Why?
Yeah, why are you bringing that up?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You're fat shaming out of the golf course or whatever.
No, I'm being observed. Who? Let me tell you something. On a Friday during Lent, it was hard. Woo, at the golf course.
Hey, it's a diet. Hey, you know what?
There was a lot of people who.
Leroy, I understand, and this is what I'm gonna do for you. This is what I'm gonna do for you, Leroy.
What you gonna do?
I think for Lent, because I'm also practicing Lent
Okay.
for something.
What'd you give up?
I'm not saying.
Ooh, I
but
know it'll be a real test.
yeah, it's a test, boy. It's a test. It's a test. I think you need a cheat day. I think on the Lent you should get a cheat day. It's like a diet. It's like a diet. No, wait a minute. When people are on a diet, right? They go 3 weeks, 21 day. They get a cheat day. I think you deserve a cheat day.
I'm gonna cut this off at the pass. There are no cheat days in Lent.
No cheat days in Lent.
Thank
And also, not only no cheat days in Lent, but you got a whole month left to go because Easter's not till the 20th, dude.
I'm good. Woo. I'm good.
You got over 3 weeks.
I gotta be honest with you, dude. You came in pretty locked and loaded to take down Frog Boy.
No, I didn't. I just meant like you guys seem to have been eating. I didn't mean that had nothing to do with his size.
I don't believe it.
There it goes. There goes again.
Wait, why are you guys trying to make me
Can't enjoy.
yeah, why are you you're making my situation seem as if though I am fat shaming somebody when I'm really not.
Okay.
Likely story.
Take it easy.
What do you mean? Take it easy.
Like it easy. Take it easy. We know what you're up to.
I'm not up to anything.
Mhm.
There's no trickery, no nothing.
All right.
Okay.
You say so.
Wow. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Leroy. How you doing?
Did you win?
Yeah, did your parlay win? How'd you do?
I lost the first one.
Did you really?
Auburn.
Oh. Auburn lost?
No, they didn't. You took the points or you just took the win?
points.
Oh, you didn't do straight ups. You didn't do straight ups?
No. Remember, I did straight ups and they told me for $20 you win 28.
How many did you take?
Huh?
How many did you take?
10.
But here's the
But
thing,
all
though. He
favorites.
took all the favorites. He took all the big
You
favorites.
gotta mix in some fun, baby.
No.
All right. Well,
You won?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Well, yes, I did.
You didn't get the text that I sent you?
Not
No, I
only
saw
that,
the text.
Not only did I win, sir. Not only did I win, but I won.
Don't you dare say.
No.
I saw the text.
No.
If you say, hey, I'm going to tell you,
won.
Vlad, if he says what he's getting ready to say, it's go time
Nope.
on Friday during Lent.
It can be go time all you want, but the facts are the facts. I won with my spring training earnings.
He did.
You didn't earn anything.
I pushed.
You pushed. You
I
just
rolled it
didn't
over.
lose.
Rolled it over.
All right.
And I would have never rolled it over.
No, you would have just bet another $20.
No, I wouldn't have bet another
Oh,
$20. I
goodness.
never would have been.
Wait,
I was
wait,
in
wait.
the
It would have been
system.
down.
Wait, would he have bet another $20? Or the only reason why he made the bet was because he had a push?
Exactly.
I think it was easier, but he would have pulled out another.
I definitely would have pulled out another 20.
This
Okay.
place will make you.
Like, you don't talk about me.
Nope.
That might
Here's
be.
what happened. You stick in the 20.
Can I ask a question real quick? On my way, I was walking in here.
Huh?
All the places that were empty with no treats or nothing in the windows are open now.
What do you mean?
Like the coffee
Yes.
place.
Oh, it's open now?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like Vegas, like on the weekends they open.
I don't know, but it was like crazy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
What?
I wouldn't have done that. What happened is I put my 20 in the kiosk when I snuck away on Thursday or on Tuesday to bet
On
my spring
Tuesday.
training.
Sneaky.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I pushed. I was back here on Thursday. And so I go, "Psst," and it's like, hey, you pushed. The money's still here. What do you want to do with it? And I was like, action, baby.
Okay.
It was right there. So if I never would have bet spring training, I would have never won this money yesterday.
And Leroy, you got to give him his props. His reality
did.
show theory actually worked in his.
Reality TV.
It did.
Yeah,
It did.
Let's not forget you picked vaunted VCU.
But here's the other funny part about this. He picked a school. He didn't even know where it was.
That's right. And by the way, they're everybody's darling right now. Everybody loves McNeese State.
All right.
Because they're
Except-
equipment manager.
Except for Frog Boy.
Yeah, except for
Just saying,
he
Mike.
hates
I
their
mean,
equipment man.
Leroy will he'll take my side on this for sure. Can you imagine that you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into becoming an athlete, and the equipment manager walks out with the speaker and
Hey.
gets 3 NIL deals?
What about the school with the nun?
That's what
We
I was
talked about
saying.
that. We talked about
But
that.
but the Nun's not getting NIL deals. This kid is.
Hey,
I think it would be kind of illegal for her to get an NIL.
She's getting her name, image, and likeness.
She's
Well,
got the Dabo Sweeney.
She got the Dabo.
The Dabo Sweeney. We invented name, image, and likeness. In fact, our program was built on name, image, and likeness with the big fella upstairs. Yeah, this kid right here, he has become all the rage.
Really?
Amir Khan. Everybody's talking about him because
I'm not gonna lie. He looks like
any relation to Shaka?
no.
Nope.
Come on, please. You know what he looks like, right?
Who?
He looks like if Robbie and Marcos merged.
Oh
yeah.
my
Honestly.
goodness, I cannot.
Yes,
see
you
that.
haven't-
He looks
haven't
like
seen-
he
you
looks
haven't
like
seen Robbie
hairless
recently.
frog boy.
No, I have seen Robbie. Robbie's
Robbie-
lost weight. That's Robbie right there, and that's your face.
Robbie.
So is Robbie there?
No,
he's going to join us next hour. We're going to talk to him. He made it. He made it.
I mean, is he gonna have all kind of IVs in him and stuff?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find
All
out.
right.
Oh, last I
Okay.
checked, it was Brewski.
So guess who was in my group today?
Who?
Raymond Harris,
Okay.
Antonio Tarver.
oh, the boxer.
Yeah.
How is
So he's hard.
You still talking crap about
Can I-
Roy Jones?
Can I tell you this? He's my friend. You know, like he's my friend. He'll call me on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We will have a show and bring him on Friday. And he'll call me on Monday and say, "When am I coming on your show?"
We haven't had him on in a while. He curses a lot.
I mean,
Right. Oh, a lot.
I mean,
A
Leroy,
lot.
he was a professional boxer.
Yeah. So, but here's the kicker. All that I can push aside because he's my friend. He is the slowest golfer in the world.
Is he a lefty?
Yes.
Wow.
And we all stand there like he gets over his ball and he takes a swing, but it's a practice swing. But it looks like you're like stopping because it looks like he's getting ready to hit his ball. Then he does that. And it just, oh.
When you miss a putt, does it say, got any excuses, Leroy?
All you gotta do is bring up Glenn Johnson.
Oh, man.
See, I
Road
don't like.
warrior.
I don't do that.
Glenn's
See,
my- Glenn's
here's
my
why you
boy.
can't. Here's why I can't bring it up. Because I ain't a boxer, and he is. And if it got to that point, I probably.
You got to watch that left.
Yeah.
You got to watch
You
that
see what I'm
left.
saying?
Come on, y'all both athletes. He probably seen a picture of you getting like drilled by a middle linebacker on a
Yeah,
run.
but he ain't. But if we get into an altercation, it's gonna be boxing. It ain't gonna be football.
Well, no. See, well, you see, you have to make it football.
Yeah. Bum rush him.
Yeah.
So did you win?
No, I was leaving at 12 regardless.
Oh, okay.
So I got through 13 holes because first of all, let me explain something.
This thing's had a very long.
He's
day.
exhaling like, woo.
KB is my guy.
Yep.
You know, we go thick as thieves. He sends before this event from December to yesterday, no less than 200 emails explaining what we're doing, how we're doing it, groups, rules, whatever. Then we get there. He basically goes through all the rules again. So I yell, KB, you send all the emails. Then somebody asked a question, what tees are we playing? I sent them out on email. I'm like, I said, I'm leaving at 12. We didn't tee off until like 8:20.
Wow.
We were supposed to tee off at 8 because he talked for like 25 minutes.
Sometimes people don't read emails.
Huh?
People don't read emails.
I guess. But I like seeing everybody, I've seen them every year for 15 years. That's cool. They're from all over, from Texas, Michigan, Maryland, right? You got to do this. No. Where's that from?
White chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
While they saw us having a good time and they took it off.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
Oh, you can't. I mean,
Is that a
technically, we can't be
commercial?
playing that song.
Yeah, I think it's a commercial.
Yeah, we got game.
Okay, I got you.
We got game.
Fine.
Oh,
You
look,
know
fun
what?
guy.
I did notice they have Super Bowl-esque commercials for this event. Like I saw Peyton Manning in a commercial.
It's big. It's big. Wait till like the Final Four.
Alabama right now is up on Robert Morris 14-10.
Let me ruin
Baylor was up as well last week.
Let's ruin Leroy's day.
What happened? You
Break-
can't ruin my day, buddy.
Reports. Adam Schefter is reporting that Aaron Rodgers visiting the Steelers training facility today and meeting with their coaching staff.
That's fine.
No deal at this time
Hey,
is close, per
listen.
source.
Listen, you don't need me to tell you what you already know.
not talking
that guy leaves debris wherever he goes. I'm not making that up. That's not an Aaron Rodgers hater. I'm just looking at all the stuff that has happened. Am I wrong? So if I make the assumption that there ain't a cool coach, there ain't nobody in the world that's going to stop Aaron Rodgers from being Aaron Rodgers and be a team player.
I think Omar Epps could do that.
Huh?
Omar Epps could do that.
Omar Epps.
We'll take a break here on the show. We're live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for Buckets and Bets presented by Hard Rock Bet, as the ballroom has been transformed into this unbelievable college basketball viewing
Business is picking
experience.
up, by the way. A lot of people are showing up.
This has been, normally I undersell everything, especially when sometimes our company is involved because we don't really know the particulars before we get there.
Just get to the point.
Compliment.
Oh.
This is amazing.
There you go.
I'm giving them credit. They did a hell of a job. This is we're in a part of the casino we've never seen, right? And it's awesome.
It is
Get your
pretty
butts
awesome
out here. I might hang up on that. You you going to hang tonight?
You have to.
No, I got wins tonight.
Leroy, you have to accompany me. You have to chaperone me to blackjack because I'm not a real adult, so I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to play blackjack?
I mean, I get the concept.
Oh my God, no!
You gotta take
Leroy doesn't want to walk around with a pet.
No,
it's more of an escort. Well, different kind of escort.
This event also
what kind of
sponsored.
pet would it be? A Rottweiler?
The event's
You
also
service pet.
sponsored by Gunther Mazda. For car buying done your way, you've got to get to Gunther Mazda. Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Let's get to some headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock, like the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. And remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. March Madness is underway for day 2. Right now, Baylor is on top of Mississippi State, 31-30 with about 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. On the other game right now, Alabama's up on Robert Morris, 24-16 with 9 minutes left in that game.
Tell you, man. Today is the day of the favorites. I called it.
Hey, by the way, the spread in there is lovely.
It is. It's not a Good Friday friendly, but it is lovely.
There's roast beef sandwiches, regular sandwiches, chicken wings, nachos. I didn't even get to the sweets table yet.
There's a sweets table?
There's a sweets table?
Yeah, all the way down.
Nice. Very
Check
nice.
it out.
Yeah.
So that's your update.
Bars everywhere.
That's your update for games coming up. And right now, the next slate that's scheduled to start up, we got the Lips. They're getting going at 1:30, taking on Iowa State.
It's amazing how this guy tells me
Not a fan.
not.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he comes out with
syllable material.
What?
Yeah.
No, what's the name of the school?
Lipscomb.
There you go.
The Lips.
I'm sure that's not what they call them.
That's the name.
Not the Lips.
Oh, not the Lips, but yeah. Nobody wants to be called the Lips.
Giving them a nickname?
You don't think anybody's ever said, like, on sports radio for Lipscomb,
The
they got
Lips.
tough game for the Lips tonight?
Nah, I don't.
No, because
So-
they usually shorten the mascot name.
Yeah, sometimes. Not always.
Yeah.
Nate, give me another example.
I will. I'll figure it out.
We got Lanta taking off.
My damn.
They'll call Duke the Dukies.
Oh.
They'll call Duke the Dukies. Sometimes.
I don't think he's going to do
Going
that.
with the Lippies.
No, just the Lips.
Just the Lips. Great. Great.
What?
I don't know. I just know that for that reason, I'm picking against them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a day of the favorites, dude.
I think I'm figuring out my night parlay. Okay. Because I'm picking against Oregon because of what they did to Kalel Ware.
Ah.
I think I'm settling on Memphis. I'm picking Memphis.
Yeah.
So I said there was only one 12-5, but I think I'm going to go another 12-5. I think Liberty is going to beat Oregon because of what they did to Kalel Ware. And then I'm going to go Memphis to beat Colorado State because Colorado is a little too cute as a favorite to me. And I love Penny Hardaway.
That's really what it is. It's the Penny Hardaway.
And then I'll throw Kentucky in there because I love Kentucky. And then I may go Marquette for D-Wade. I think that's my parlay.
Okay.
Get out of here.
All right.
That's what we're going to roll with tonight. How's your bracket looking, Leroy?
I mean,
unless you had McNeese, it's already done.
Well, it depends how far you had Clemson going. I saw somebody who had him on ESPN. Somebody had him go to the Final Four. They had Clemson. They got freezing cold takes yesterday. I'm like, ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see my.
That's tough. Having Clemson going that far, that's tough.
Yeah.
Not great for you.
Let me see something. I'll tell you right now.
All right.
We mentioned not having the Canes in the tournament kind of like, bogs down our experience. This whole buckets and bet thing has like really revived it.
Yeah, because of gambling.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so
that's great.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah.
Got an update here. Let's give you some NBA news. Shams Charania. He has said that an MRI on Warrior star Steph Curry's pelvic area has confirmed a contusion, no structural damage. Sources tell ESPN.
That would have been rough.
It would have been rough. That would have been there could have been a dent into the rest of the Curry clan if they want to have more little Currys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, they have a lot. They have a decent amount.
Shams says Curry is expected to miss the start of the Golden State Warriors 6-game road trip beginning on Saturday in Atlanta as he receives treatment over the next few days, which means Tuesday could be in jeopardy for old Steph Curry.
I talked about VCU, but I picked Brigham Young.
Okay. All right. Well, then why did you say VCU had a chance?
He was talking about VCU yesterday because he was, remember, we caught him in a lie. Right, we caught him in a lie. He was like, VCU been to the Sweet 16 many times, and he's like, they only been there once.
You were lying yesterday, Leroy.
All right, so Jimmy Butler may be facing the Heat without Steph Curry.
Oh, Leroy, I want to let you know something, Leroy.
What's up?
Tobin didn't say it. I text you this, but one young Zion Williamson is out tonight from the New Orleans Pelicans against the Minnesota Timberwolves after dropping 30 on them 2 nights before. Would you like to guess the injury or why he's missing tonight's game?
Oh yeah, bubble guts.
No, not bubble guts.
What?
Well, if you weigh a lot, what seems to hurt?
Back.
Give this man applause.
Doctor. He's a doctor. But you didn't give the full injury report, though, Vlad.
It's true.
Because he's out with a back injury.
There you go.
There's no wink
And
with
that
Zion and
is
back.
obviously his extra point.
No. Here's the thing.
For sure.
No.
No. Hear me out.
No, it's a
Hear
wink.
me out.
It's a
Zion just cooked the Timberwolves. It's a 19-win team.
You're not gonna give him a get back. You don't want to give him
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Exactly, dude.
Mhm.
So you say, oh, you want to know why? You showed the Heat what you got. You don't want to show another game.
Why don't you show it against the Heat?
They already played.
Mm.
And he was out for those games. It was early in the
You're
year.
making my point for me.
Oh, I don't think I am. Anyway, the Heat will be back in action tonight against the Houston Rockets. And that game gets going tonight at 8 o'clock. You can hear that game right here on 560 WQAM. And 6:45 will be preheat with Solana to get you going for all the action from the Kaseya Center. And Andrew Wiggins is probable to play tonight. And Amen Thompson
Can I ask
is
a question?
probable to play tonight for a little Tyler Hero
Get back.
revenge matchup.
Does it matter
Does what matter?
if Wiggins plays or not?
I don't know. I'm just giving you the injury report.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's weird.
Has he made
because
that big an impact?
when they-
Obviously
When
not.
they add players or not play with certain players,
Yeah.
they still have the same situations or circumstances
I agree.
of every game.
Yeah.
So
Does
get
Andrew
guys
Wiggins-
back does what?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know Andrew Wiggins is coming back.
Okay.
I agree with you. I
Okay.
don't
I
have
was just asking a question. That's all.
so
Let me tell you something. I'm playing the guys that I want to see how they do in the future in the next couple of years. I'm giving them the most minutes. So Kalel, I'm gonna be hard on him. I'm gonna coach my tail off with him, but I'm gonna get him right. So we're done with growth after this year.
I think they'll go backcourt, Duncan Tyler, put Wiggins back out there with the two bigs. That'll be their starting lineup tonight. Davion will come off the bench.
Davion, I almost like his energy on the first unit because
He had a great game last
you can't have too many sieves. Defensive side of the ball.
I get you, but I also
Dunk
think Duncan
tries his tail off, but like he tries his tail off, but is he really defending or he's just giving effort?
gives effort.
Right.
The old college try.
Right. So that's where I am with him. And he'll make plays though. It's not for lack of effort with dunks.
We'll take a break here on the show, and an old friend is going to stop by to tell us about his tremendous adventure. That's next. Boy here with you live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood for Buckets and Bets. Day 2 got the action going. Quickly, 15 minutes of heat, which is really going to be a few seconds of heat because we got to get to our guy, Robbie the Degenerate's going to stop by in a second. But 15 minutes heat always brought to you. I gave you 15 minutes heat last segment. It's always brought to us by our friends at Hollywood Kia. At Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia dealer in all of Florida. Get the start treatment. We want to see you in a Hollywood Kia. Visit them online at hollywoodkia.com. So we always appreciate our friends over at Hollywood Kia. But we got to talk about this. Our guy embarked on a journey over a week. And in that time, we'll tie in the Heat. The Heat won 0 games in his entire journey. But he was doing it for a great cause to raise money for the South Florida Charter School of Autism. He raised over $15,000. He got to the southernmost
That's
point,
impressive.
What a king.
the southernmost point of America. Robbie the Degenerate joining us here on the program. Hello, Robbie.
What's up, guys? How you guys been doing?
Oh, buddy, we are good. We are good. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fantastic. I'm starting to recover now a little bit, but yesterday I was still pretty much sore the past couple of days, but I finally made it.
What was the hardest part of the journey, Robbie, to walk from Miami all the way to Key West? What was the hardest part?
Well, the hardest part was probably the second to last day. I mean, the last day was just a quick, 15-minute stroll to the southernmost point. But the day leading up into that, we walked 30 miles from Big Pine all the way down to Key West, and it was like, and we got into Key West like after 3 a.m. That was the hardest day by far. But I think what really was the hardest day was the day where we had to cross the blue wall. Thankfully, we crossed the blue wall about 3 days before fire started kicking in, but then that day led to the next day feeling pain, and then everything just kept rolling over into the day. So that really set up the rest of the wall. That hard challenge of getting over the blue wall. That's what probably set up the tough days that followed.
Robbie, what was was there a scary part? Because I saw sometimes it looked like cars were flying by you. You almost had some near misses. Like, was there ever a time where you felt like, oh no?
Yeah, there were some pretty hairy bridges. There was one that was like a mile long. That's right around mile marker 72. Where not only I had to walk on the shoulder, but it was like the cars are coming at me, but it was also super windy too. So I was like fighting the wind and having the cars come at me, and it was tight as well. The 7 Mile Bridge was also a little hairy, but it was, thankfully when I crossed the 7 Mile Bridge, it wasn't windy at all. And I felt like there was a lot more space on the shoulder than I thought there was.
Fighting the wind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Windsock. You make
Here
it
we
sound.
go again.
He makes it sound like he was walking across the bridge like this.
It's the elements, dude. It's resistance.
And you had cars coming too. You don't want to make sure the wind blows you in the direction of the cars.
Yeah, the cars would scare me because if you ever been in like an SUV or something and you're driving in a gust, it'll
you'll feel it.
Right.
Well,
you can
this
feel it.
morning for me, actually,
Yeah.
like, it was pretty windy. I had to control my car better.
What was the Robbie? So, like, what did you do for supplies? Like, you mentioned the water. Like, did you have people seeing you at any point dropping off supplies?
We had spotters. We had spotters that were nearby. Maybe they were like, spotters. We had somebody who was like 10, 15 miles ahead, and they're watching the stream, and if they hear that we're running out of water, they would come over, bring up a van, Okay. Yeah, then I had a Camelback. I can just refill it with water if I needed to and whatnot.
Where did you stay most nights? Like, did you stay at motels?
Yeah.
Like, what did you do?
We were it was motel. Whether we had friends or we had motels. It was like it was wherever we could get, basically wherever we can get, basically, and
that's you never really knew. You didn't have a planned stop. It was just kind of wherever you ended up.
Yes, it was like wherever we could stay. That's how far we had to walk to. Because as I talked to you guys on Tuesday, last Tuesday, there was not allowed to have car assistance. I don't want to say the other term that I said last time. I don't want to scare you, Tobin, but we're not allowed to get in cars, boats, planes, trains, automobiles. Even moving bodies of water were not allowed. Bodies of water that have current that could take you from one place to another, it was illegal. Wow. It could only be stationary bottle of water, like a pool or a pond.
Like, this RTD was a fraud. He hopped into a boat. He was paddle boating the entire time.
He ran the
He was
garret.
kayaking.
Did you burn through a pair of sneakers? Like when you walk that much, are those retired shoes, or did they hold up okay?
Oh, well, thankfully I was kind of saving these shoes. I got these shoes back in December, and I said, oh, these are gonna be my shoes I walk to Key West. So I maybe wore them a couple weekends leading up to it just to get used to them, and then the couple days before I started walking, I started wearing them in a little bit more. But thankfully, these shoes held up. Now I may have to retire them one day. I may have to put them in a glass in a glass booth when it's all said and done. I don't want to throw these shoes away. But yeah, like you can see right there.
Wow, look at those things.
Yeah, they're still kind of. I mean, they're black marks. They're little, but they're not. They're so far they held up. They've held up.
What was it like the day you're closing it out? You see the southernmost point. What went through your mind?
Well, yeah. At first, when I get to the southernmost point, every time I've gone there, it's usually like nobody there. But this time there was like a super long line of people waiting to get pictures on the southernmost point. It was like,
so you had to wait in line.
No, I didn't wait. No, I found a weak spot where nobody was paying attention. I just run and did the quick slap. We had to touch it.
That would have been miserable if you walked all that distance and you get down there, you got to wait in line.
Yeah, it was a huge line.
Even if there was a barrier, Robbie would have hopped that after walking all the way from
Key
West.
my goodness.
Like he's gonna break some protocols in his life.
Were there any emotional moments during your journey?
Wow.
Well, it was just a lot of.
We lost you there for a second, Robbie. You lost your audio.
I used our friend Mark Jackson to get us through. Sometimes the great ones, you got to tell their bodies, not now.
Oh my God! So
as only Robbie would say.
How does it feel? You raised a lot of money for a cause that was near and dear to you.
Autism.
How does that mean?
Okay, yes.
What does that mean to you, Rob?
It was a lot, man. It felt a lot. It was thankful to all the people that helped that donated, and it was way more than probably I thought was what I was going to do, and it was pretty awesome to see. When I was stumbling to get to Key West at like 3 a.m, there was like people that wouldn't normally be up that late were watching to the end, and so like it was pretty awesome.
It was an awesome thing to see everybody follow the journey the entire time, man. That was really, really cool for everybody to get to see that. You also had like some days like you switched to Instagram too, because like your home base, like
yeah,
so what happened?
So it's pretty funny. And so I needed to get the subscribers up to go live on YouTube, and then when I hopped on with you guys, it's like I got the subscribers that I needed, and then it was still giving me a hard time. I'm like, all right, what do I gotta do? So I tried to find some workarounds. And I found a workaround, but I'm like, I couldn't really see the comments very well. So at least for the first night, I set up a computer back in our office with the StreamYard, the same thing you guys do. And I would invite myself to, and then I have to have somebody let me into the stream, and then we just the computer would just abandon, not doing anything. And then and I was rocking with that. I was rocking with that for the whole time. But then whenever I get kicked out of the stream and it's like late at night. There's not anybody in the office to let me in. So in a panic and in a pinch, I had to switch to Instagram.
Beautiful. All right. This is a day that's near and dear to your heart as well. March Madness is going on. What do you got? What do you got on the line today? Because I hit a parlay yesterday. I had old McNeese State, the old classic 12-5.
Yep.
It did me good here down at the Hard Rock. Is there anything you like here today?
Yeah, probably. Well, probably like what was score this Alabama game, the Alabama game. I liked Alabama laying that many points. That's my pick to win it all. That's my pick to win it all is Alabama. Because I feel like everyone's going with Duke, everyone's going to Florida. I know Tobin, you got Florida, but I feel like my pick. I mean, Alabama right here. They're playing right now. Robert Morris,
and they're only up 3.
They're only up by 3. Oh boy.
Yeah, it just Robert Morris just made a little bit of a run. So, yeah, it's 39-36. Alabama's about to get last shot for the half. And not that I'm trying to do play-by-play, Galen.
Okay. Remember when we did that at Twin Peaks? We had to this team was up by Alfredo Mezaga amount of points.
That's right. Yep. So it looks like he just got fouled. So they may get a couple of free throws right here before the end of the half. But let me ask you this. What do you think about this parlay? All right.
All right.
I got one. I'm thinking about taking a little
personal advice here.
Yeah, because he's a gambler. All right.
Okay.
The man is called the degenerate for a reason.
Yeah, what do you think? We just made that name up?
Colorado State, Memphis is very tight, right? But this 12-5, I don't want to get too overblown with it because that's usually the gold mine. So I have another one that I'm going to throw into this parlay later. But I got Memphis to beat Colorado State. All right, that's minus 105. Kentucky, because I love Kentucky, to beat Troy. Marquette for D-Wade to beat New Mexico at minus 190. And then because Oregon was rotten to Kalel Ware, I'm picking Liberty as a 12 over Oregon at plus 220. That's a 4-leg parlay, just like I did yesterday, plus 966. What do you think?
But you said you had Memphis. You had Memphis beating Colorado State?
Yes. That makes you nervous?
No, that doesn't, because that's actually good value because Memphis is actually an underdog. Normally 12s beat 5s all the time, but you rarely see where the 12 seed is actually favored in that game. So you actually got solid value on a 5 seed. Catching some points here and getting a solid money line. And so I really like that. You got to just get through the Memphis one, and the Liberty one's a challenge too. But if you get to those two, you'll get there.
But what do you think of this? I'm thinking of being greedy and swapping out Marquette and putting in an 11 at Xavier to beat Illinois. Xavier is a 4-point dog. They're plus 150. But if I swap out Marquette, that makes the parlay instead plus 1,600.
Well, if you want, I think you're better off if you want to swap out for 11th seed. I think North Carolina against Ole Miss. I think because everyone ripped them. They were the controversial selection to get into the tournament, and everyone's saying that the president was in cahoots, and he got a bonus because they made the tournament, and he was the head of the committee. And next thing you know, North Carolina steamrolled San Diego State in their first 4 games. So everyone's doubting them on a mission. I would like North Carolina as your 11 if you want to swap out.
All right.
If you want to get greedy, if you're feeling greedy and getting cheesy.
I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm feeling greedy like a pig. All right. So if I do
Wait, what's the total in that game? Because
Uh,
Carolina can't play defense. They can score, but they can't play defense as well.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're getting 11th seed. If you want to throw an 11th seed in the parlay.
I'm doing straight up money lines. But the over-under is 155, Vlad.
Oh, I
155 and a half.
I love the over.
So I got North Carolina. All right, we go North Carolina, Liberty, Kentucky, Memphis, plus 1,100. I think I like that. All right,
There you
Robbie.
go.
I think you got me, buddy. I think you got me.
I got a question too, Robbie. How much for those shoes?
Oh, they're not for sale.
What?
Surprised you even want him. He's not dead. Usually you only like dead people's shoes.
But they're very walked in. He likes
They are
that.
very used.
I'll sign them for you, Marcos. I'll sign the shoes for you.
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Robbie, we're very proud of you, man. Great job. Is the link still open? People can still want to donate to your cause. How could they do that?
Yes, the link is still open. They're still more than happy to donate right there. They could scan that QR code, and the link is still open. And they're more than welcome to keep sending them in. As we're raising money for the South Florida Autism Charter School. Yeah, the link is still open. People can still donate.
All right, there you go for our audience there. Robbie, thanks, man. Great job by you. Enjoy the hoops.
Thanks,
Thank
Robbie.
Very proud of you.
Yay.
And nice
Yeah.
hand, by the way.
Robbie,
Yeah.
Robbie. Take care, buddy. Take care.
All right.
We'll take a break, close things out with a little, you did to me. That's next. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, as we are here from Buckets and Bets.
I'm going degenerate on my You're Dead to Me.
Are you?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to let you go first then, dude. Go ahead. Who's dead to you?
The Auburn Tigers, the number one seed in the overall tournament. Let me tell you why. I had an 18 parlay, $20 paid $3,400. 7-1.
Oh, no.
The team that lost is the number one seed in the tournament.
That's not tough. That's not tough.
Yeah. So yeah, you're dead to me. You cost me $3,400.
Jeez.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah. Like, come on. So here's the funny part. Before I even got home, I already knew I lost.
Well, you took the spread, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the spread?
32.
That's a little greedy, dude.
32.
32?
Dude, listen, the number one seed in the tournament supposed to be
32
posing through these teams.
I couldn't even put Duke or Florida in my parlay. They're minus 20,000.
Leroy, what are you doing, bro?
I just take the points.
You what?
Take the
32. This isn't college football. A 32-point spread in college basketball?
Yep.
Even if they
I won 3 of them that were 25-28.
Jeez.
So, like, what are you talking about? Listen, a 16 seed is happy to be in the tournament. And they supposed to get dealt with accordingly.
It stopped at once Virginia lost, all that thinking got thrown out the window.
But here's what I would say. Tell me if you guys are on to this. You would be well off to take all of the teams that win in the play-in because they play tough and they've already been playing tournament basketball. So a lot of times they can keep it close. They don't get blown out.
Oh.
Right. So that's how I lost because that was one of the play-in teams.
Do you think Mount St. Mary's is going to have some action today?
They won the play-in?
They did.
What about North Carolina?
They did. I took North
Right.
Carolina.
Right. I don't know.
It's not a bad theory. I was looking at Xavier, but Robbie convinced me to go with UNC. So if I lose, Robbie, it's on you.
I'm just telling you.
my God.
I'm just telling you.
Jeez.
There is nothing worse than losing a parlay by one game, and that game's the first game.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Right.
Like I felt the mojo yesterday. As soon as Creighton dealt with business, I was like, we're off to the races, dude.
Oh, well, we knew that game was over. They took it like 31-13?
That was an intangible tsunami.
Oh, yeah. What,
Intangibles.
5 passes and a 3?
Yep.
Nobody. Here, you don't have to worry about Creighton dunking on you.
Marcos, who's dead to you?
Me, we talked about this earlier. Yesterday, Bronny James had a 17-point performance, his career high. Not only was this man very critical of him, he was also very critical of Pat Riley on his birthday, saying Pat Riley's only going to be remembered by stealing LeBron's cookies. Therefore, for these dumb statements and them blowing up in your face, Stephen A. Smith, you happen to be dead to me, good sir.
You're dead.
Wow.
Don't want to hear you talking.
Did he say I might have been wrong about Bronny?
He quote says, I might have been wrong about Bronny James.
He definitely did.
I mean,
He just said, did he really say that?
He did say that.
There's nothing worse than judging a person at whatever he's doing within the first 6 months of him doing it, right? Because guess what? If you call customer service, what is the first thing they say to you? I just got here, I'm learning, I'm whatever, and you're supposed to understand.
Oh, the lips took the lead.
Still don't like when you say that.
But that's
so
what
I
they're
think
called.
You know what? I've said a couple
They're not
of
called
things.
the lips. Stop that.
at all.
I've said a couple of things, and he's looked at me like I don't want to get canceled. Meanwhile, he's doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same.
Just makes me feel weird when you say it.
Jennifer, who's dead to you?
We already know who's done to me.
Who?
Bird? You're gonna do Dave again?
Again. What do you mean? Just because you guys brought it up yesterday.
Oh,
doesn't
she
mean-
been saving it for Friday.
Yeah, I was saving it up, but I just
really hates Dave.
can't stand
Is
Dave.
the season over with yet?
No, I mean, well,
Yes.
yes, but I haven't finished. So
Oh.
once I get to that reunion, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate Dave even more.
Actually, I don't think that's the case. You're gonna hate a lot more people than Dave.
What?
I mean, I
That
it's
was my
happening.
big. That was
I
my
can see that.
All I
happening.
saw is the commercial. The girl that was surrounded in she was apologizing.
What girl?
The blonde chick.
Which one?
The one with the text messaging? No, wait, the follows?
I don't know.
Beforehand? I don't know.
There was a lady with text messages who ratted out a rat.
Oh wait, are you talking about
Madison?
Who's Madison?
I don't know anybody's names. I
Nose
just
ring.
I don't
Nose ring girl.
Joe,
But
Joe's ring? What?
nose ring. She had a nose ring. Madison.
I would have been out.
2 nose rings. One here, one here.
Oh, what about
Is that
her?
and that's Love Is Blind?
That's Love Is Blind.
I would
But
have been out soon as I saw
my
that.
big complaint about Love Is Blind was not Dave, even though Dave sucks. It was that the reunion.
Worse.
The reunion had all this great drama that people really hated each other, and yet they just faked it the entire time.
So you would have rather seen that during the show.
Yeah, be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah, but
okay?
how long would the
Be
show
honest, Posh.
Whoa,
How long
be
would the
honest.
wait? How long would the show last if they had that much hate?
I don't care.
I don't know. Well,
You figure it out. You're the producers.
yeah.
Oh my goodness!
You know how hard it is to see these people just fake liking each other?
So what do you want to say
It's
about
so
Dave?
awkward. I have a lot to say about Dave.
Well, apparently not.
You're
Apparently,
dead.
you don't have anything to say about that.
I don't think it'd be appropriate if I continued speaking.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Just,
Hey, that's
just Dave, you're dead to her
There's,
again.
there's people hearing me here also, so I'd rather not.
It's like Dave
Dave.
rats off a ship. Dave,
Vlad.
you're dead to me.
I'm sick of you, okay?
Damage is done.
Damage is done. I mean, this
All
has been.
Grow up. There
This-
you go. Listen to Art Savi's new song.
Oh
Grow
yeah,
up.
thank you.
Hey, this is literally have been. I hate Dave week.
Yeah, it really has.
Can't
Yeah.
stand Dave.
Vlad, who's dead to you?
Headphones.
Oh.
Clearly, you guys don't know how to use it yesterday, so therefore, headphones.
He's
Dead.
The headphone.
Still on it.
Be honest, Porsche.
Hey, and wait.
All right.
So he's mad because we were sitting here,
Yeah.
but our headsets were on.
And I'm
he had
looking
no
dead
way to
at
tell
you
us.
guys, and you're
You
not.
looking
I'm
right
like,
at us.
You should have yelled at them.
No, we couldn't see. When I go to break, I'm looking at all my stuff.
Correct,
tournament,
but
my
sometimes like
bail.
if your
It's-
microphone,
look,
if
it's
your
a-
headphones are pretty high, they can hear. Like,
It's a gambling paradise here. I apologize.
Oh
I
yeah.
apologized. Here's who's dead to me.
Ooh.
The New York Mets.
Oh.
you're
I just
dead.
came across this. Solana put this on. Solana really should be the one dead to me because he put this on my timeline. But the New York Mets are selling the Dog Bowl this year at their games, which is a helmet stuffed for $12.99 with 12 hot dogs.
Whoa.
Hey yo.
And
Oh wait, that's really.
I'm not a fan of this.
What?
I don't like it.
Neither am I.
I
This
don't
is
like it.
disgusting.
And also,
Why not?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
It's too many buttons. For our viewers out there.
that doesn't even look appetizing.
It doesn't
No,
look
it doesn't.
appetizing.
The bread don't look right.
The bread doesn't
No.
look right.
Not even
It
the
does.
dogs.
It does look like they
Sausage
put-
been on the sun a little too long.
It does look like the food that the restaurant throws away.
What are you supposed to
That
do?
being
Like,
said, that being said, if everything is fresh, that is a delicious treat to go back to your
Oh,
seat
yeah.
with.
And
hold on.
ladies,
First of all, hold on. Here's my
Well,
counterpoint
hot
to that. Condiments.
lot.
What are you supposed to do? You gonna bring packets with you?
No,
Oh.
they'll give you some. Oh no,
Yeah,
because
but like it's
usually have the little
cut-
squirters.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
Tobin, you've just discovered what Tracy Morgan ate right before the Knicks game.
Yes, definitely.
That's exactly what he
This
did.
is, see, look, I kept talking about Dave, but you keep on talking about Tracy.
Bro, you're not supposed to throw up. You know what? Forget you guys. Tracy Morgan's my guy now. He's dead to me.
Going after someone who had food poisoning.
Excuse me. He's been to the garden many times. He's eating the food. That ain't food poisoning. It's a little bit more than that.
Leroy, put your camera up, please.
No, I'm trying to see which one's mine.
Come on, that
Yeah,
looks
but we're getting
disgusting.
bad views, dude.
We're getting.
Oh my God, I can see all
Not
the
bad.
grays in your beard.
No, it like my eardrum was literally pounded, so I had to turn the mic down. That's
I
all.
got all right. So here's what we got right now. The lips. They're down.
You're really
20 to
trying to get
16.
that over, aren't you?
With this.
Hey,
9:48
you
left
know
in the
what?
first half.
Here's what I hate about you. You know something is annoying as hell,
Yep.
and you still try to force it.
Very mature.
Right. He's
Tobin,
not
very
right.
mature.
You still try to go ahead on and push it through.
Mhm.
Let it go. That ain't the thing.
You're taking our time.
What about a helmet full of churros?
Ooh.
That's better to me because it's like I think in a treat a bowl setting is better. Hot dogs, A hot dog is not meant
In a
for it to
bowl?
be grouped together.
How about a giant bowl with
So
ice cream?
disturbing.
Like if it was a giant.
How about a
Very
giant bowl with ice
disturbing.
cream
Of
filled with
course,
churros?
yeah. Of course. Like when
Now
you
we're
go to the
talking. Dude, I'm
have
telling
you ever
you
gone
what.
to like a Panthers game when the Panthers give you a helmet full of ice cream? The
And
Panthers
it
give
looks
you
so appetizing.
They
with the
give you a
sprinkles and
helmet full of ice
everything.
Hey,
cream.
Karen wants to know, does this explain Mrs. Mets Giants touch?
She's eating hot dogs out of her helmet.
Many
I
hot.
feel
Hey,
like
so
I should
no,
just give you a
listen to
minus
this.
one for that.
Listen to this. If we all go to a Marlins game.
Yep.
And we're up in our little area by the Budweiser bar.
Yep.
If
And somebody
you pull
comes
up
that-
with a helmet
helmet
full
with
of
hot dogs, and we drinking. And
I'm gonna look at you funny.
you need one. You stop.
Grab the bottom hot dog. I dare you.
Oh, you just grab them off the top,
No,
If
no,
you're
no.
first,
No, I get the
if
top
you're
one.
first.
dude.
That's a soggy hot
Hey,
dog.
Okay, if I get top
Ew.
dog, that's one
Fresh.
thing.
It's not gonna be soggy.
That's a
How's it-
sweaty hot
how's it
dog.
gonna be soggy?
Because they're gonna be
Steam
hot,
from the hot.
steaming
Oh,
on each other.
yeah.
I think y'all making way too much. I'm thinking like
That's a
this:
sweaty dog.
12 hot dogs
Hey,
at a
yo.
ballpark for $12. Them hot dogs at Marlins Park are like $8, $9, $10.
Sure, it's a deal.
So
but
you're gonna,
mm-mm.
so you like the fact it's $1 a dog, right?
$1 a dog.
All right, you know what, dude? I'm gonna make you your own Michigan helmet dog. You got a Michigan helmet?
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you 12 hot dogs.
we're
I have
doing
a-
yellow
That
mustard.
looked like that picture.
Yeah, send me. I like regular mustard. I don't like that.
You want to
Spicy
put mustard in it?
Huh?
You don't want to, like, I'll just give you the bottle of mustard because otherwise it's
Yeah.
gonna make everything all sloppy.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're talking about getting
No, but
got
I'm telling you,
condiments mixed in
wait,
that?
you don't think? Wait, you guys don't think
relish.
that shareable would work well?
Nah, I don't.
If you with 2 or 3 dudes and y'all each get a couple of hot dogs apiece, like it's coming.
It is sloppy play from the lips now. They're down by 10. 11.
Stop
excuse me.
saying it.
What? The lips are playing sloppy.
I don't.
Dude, when they talk about
Oh,
lips,
my
hot
goodness.
dogs, sausage, buns. What's going on here? This show's go off the
Friday,
rails.
Vlad, let's get out of here for the weekend,
Please,
everybody. Thanks again to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood for having us out here for buckets and bets. Hockman and Crowder's coming on up. Solana and Dan Rabinowitz, Hollywood, gonna have your action here.
I'm going to get that munion.
Get that money.
Yeah.
We're about to enjoy all the festivities over here. So we hope to see you guys out here. Get your tickets. All you can drink, all you can eat over here. Giant screens. It's Goosey's galore,
Are
everybody.
you ready to go?
I am
get
ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Oh,
That's
what
a
y'all
showdown.
doing? Wait.
We got
Drinks
a beer
first,
pong
drinks
showdown.
first,
We got a
drinks
giant beer
Drinks
pong
first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and beat
Drinks
Tobin
first.
It is
at
on.
beer pong.
It is on. It is on. We'll talk
It's
to you
on.
guys.
Is that lawn pong?
I'm actually off next week, but
Oh.
they'll talk to you on Monday.
Oh, that's right.
Jesus.
Being able to go the distance and finish the old rear naked poke. That's why you need to try Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but don't do that face, Leroy. Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form.